Previously on King of the Hill.
And now Megalomart has propane and
Propane at
accessories.
Megalomart?
I gotta let you go.
You're firing me?
You don't have to take the test now. I gave the job to somebody else.
How you doing, Arlen? Are you ready to soft rock?
I'm breaking up with you.
Huh?
Buckley and Luann are in there!
Hey, we must be getting old, Connie.
We're 12, Bobby. We are old. We've got to figure out what we're going to do with our lives.
I'm gonna go to college and study prop cometry.
I can't decide between being a concert violinist or leading the fight against the overuse of antibiotics.
Be a violinist. That way, I could be your opening act and we could travel the world together.
Your dad got blown up.
Please, someone help me, Hank! My husband is in there. He had to take this job because nobody else would hire him.
We're doing everything we can, Mrs. Mangione.
I got two.
Oh, Hank, you're alive.
I'm all right, Peggy. There's two more inside.
Oh, thank God you're okay. I was so worried. Oh, and Luann. Oh, my Lord.
Buh!
Ooh, my hair feels weird.
I don't feel so good.
What about Buckley? Did you find him?
I'm sorry, sir, but so far it appears that there were no other survivors.
Oh my God! I'm bald!
What's taking them so long? When do I get to see Dad?
Your father and Luann will be out soon, honey. Oh, Bobby, that is not a mint.
All right, let's go home.
Dad, you're all right.
Is there any permanent damage?
No damage, no scratches, no dents, no dings. Bobby, what do you say we go hit the batting cages?
Okay.
Well, Hank, slow down. You almost died today.
Well, that's the good thing about death. You either die or you don't. I didn't, so let's go hit some balls.
Hank, are you sure you're okay? Oh, careful, everyone. Now, Luann is going to look different, maybe even hypnotically grotesque, but do not stare.
I'm real sorry about Buckley, Luann, and your hair.
Bobby? Luann, honey, it'll be fine. We will just cover it up with makeup and it'll be fine.
No, Aunt Peggy. I'm not going to use hair and makeups anymore. I learned something from that explosion. Beauty doesn't last forever. It can be blown off your head.
Oh, Hank, you poor thing. You shouldn't be standing after your accident.
I'm fine. It's no big deal. Buildings explode. That's what they do. Can we please talk about something else? Bill, you're in favor of a flat tax. You haven't said a word about it.
Did you happen to see Buckley or any part whom of attempting to flee the scene of the, quote, accident?
Dale, the boy is no more. All they found left of him was his name tag.
Well, that's all he wanted them to find. Classic cover-up. That boy's no deader than Mother Teresa.
Hank, old girl, Strickland's back in business. Get ready to pump propane tomorrow.
Right, sir. I might be a little late. I don't know if I gave Megalomart my notice.
Oh, I think you gave your notice, Nitro.
I had nothing to do with that explosion, which hasn't affected me in any way.
Yellow, Peggy here. Hank, it's Mr. Strickland.
Busy. Take a message.
Can he call you back? What? Oh, I see. Hank, why did you not tell me Mr. Strickland offered you your job back?
Well, it just happened yesterday.
Honey, he says customers are lined up out the door.
Peggy, I am in the middle of decrumbing the toaster.
Save the crumbs!
Luann, honey, look, it's two of your old friends, the Manger Babies.
Sock puppets are for babies. In the real world, beauty fades and penguins die a cold, horrible death.
So, you're not going back to beauty school then?
I'm tired of making the world look pretty. I want to show the world for what it is, with photojournalism.
Photojournalism, well, that's something.
Look at these pictures of hungry children.
Why is the CNN logo in the corner? Oh, this is just a picture of the TV, Luann.
Oh, it's nice to be smart, Aunt Peggy. Smart and well-fed.
Find the body yet, Quincy?
We have some remains that we're analyzing. You needn't concern yourself.
Oh, I needn't, shouldn't I? And maybe I should not know that all Megalomart employees have a $5,000 insurance policy.
That's nonsense. This is a very straightforward investigation.
That's what they want you to think.
Sir, we are they.
Hank, fries are up. Honey, how are the steaks coming?
Still tenderizing. Don't want to rush them.
You have been pounding the bejesus out of that beef since noon. Throw it on the grill. Let's go.
Ah, dang.
What's wrong?
I lost the steaks. Huh.
Gobbets of meat from the sky. Doesn't taste like Buckley.
Oh, Hank, they need your help at Buckley's Wake, manning the grill.
What? Grill? Is it propane?
Of course it's propane, Hank. They're not Unitarians.
Well, I wouldn't feel right. I barely knew Buckley. Wake grilling is something you do for a blood relative or a close friend. Now, when Bill dies, maybe.
Oh, honey, what a pretty outfit for a funeral. Now, before we go, you might want to open this. Your friends from the Beauty Academy dropped it off.
Sorry for your loss. You had beautiful hair. They made me a wig. We made you a wig. They made me a wig. Throw it out.
Okay, well, you just go ahead and grieve any way that you want. Red Book says losing a boyfriend is the fourth most painful loss, right between grandmother and penis.
Oh, I'm not grieving. I broke up with Buckley seconds before the explosion, and I never looked back. That's why I still have my eyebrows.
Something's not right. Week's salary says that box is empty. I'm going in.
Oh, didn't think I'd see you here. Guilty conscience, huh?
Why would I have a guilty conscience? I did not blow up the Megalomart.
Oh, good. I'm glad you said that, Hank. I'm wearing a wire for an unrelated matter. So, when can I expect you back?
After an appropriate period of grieving, sir. Buckley was practically a son to me.
This is depressing. Want to go play in the cemetery?
Okay.
The passing of Buckley is a great loss and a sad occasion. Would anyone care to come up and say a few words about Buckley?
I guess y'all expect me to cry for Buckley. But I am not, because there are a lot more important things to cry about. This is a picture of what a hungry Irish child looks like. Fight the occupation! Fight the occupation!
Is there anyone else who'd like to say a few words about Buckley? Anybody at all? The name of the boy was Buckley?
At first, I didn't much like Buckley, I admit. But then I saw how much he pissed off my neighbor, Mr. Hank Hill, and I decided to seek out this Buckley fellow, get to know him. I grew to love that boy. Now that he's gone, I feel a big hole in my life. I think we all do. Is a world without Buckley a world we want to live in? As a Buddhist, of course, I get comfort from a story. I don't have to tell you how much Buddhists like a story. Anyway, story begin with man being chased by ferocious tiger. Tiger chase him to edge of cliff. Man falls off. Halfway down, he grab onto a branch. He look up. He see one hungry tiger. Now he look down. He see another hungry tiger waiting for him on the ground below. That's not a good place to be. He know for sure he gonna die. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he see a wild strawberry growing from same branch. Oh, he pluck it and eat it. And it was the sweetest tasting strawberry he ever had.
Can you believe this guy? He tells a joke at a funeral.
Highly inappropriate.
Yeah, but it was funny.
I just don't know how one little boy can get so dirty in a cemetery. Bobby, are you in the bath yet?
There's no hot water.
No, the heater must have gone out again. Will you check on it, Hank? So, is it lit?
Well, it's getting there.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Hank, I will do it myself.
No!
Ah! Hank, what is wrong with you? You won't go to work, you declined an opportunity to grill, and now this? You are acting like you're afraid of propane. Oh, my God.
Welcome to the Survivors of Propane Explosion Support Group. Let's start with Chuck.
Ever since the explosion, every song I play sounds like Feels So Good.
Maybe that's because it does feel so good to be alive.
No, that's not it.
Mr. Hill, tell us how you're dealing with your grief.
Nothing much to talk about. I was in a propane explosion, and now I'm afraid of propane. Next person?
Do you think he needs shock treatment?
Perhaps. Sounds to me that what you're really afraid of is your own death.
What? Nobody's afraid of death. That's crazy. I'm afraid of propane.
You're transferring, Mr. Hill. Doesn't it scare you? The thought of missing all your family's special moments.
No.
Never again sipping wine with your friends. Scratching your cat or cats.
No.
Making love to your partner.
No, no, no.
Mr. Hill, only when you deal with your fear of death will you be able to overcome your fear of propane.
Stop it. Can't you hear the hissing? It's propane. This room's gonna blow.
Here.
What's this?
It's my scrapbook. This is the way that rational people deal with death, Hank, by clipping articles out about grisly accidents from the local newspapers. It is also my hobby.
Good Lord. What, Peggy, what? Wow.
They beat the Aggies, but they could not beat that train.
Y'all ever think about death?
Well, yeah, I think about it, Hank. I'm an army barber. I get up every day and stare death in the back of the head.
I am not going to die. Chromium picolinate. Every orifice, every day.
Hey, Hank, let me give you a piece of advice. You need to relax and enjoy life. I got this story about a tiger. Knock your socks off.
Already heard that joke, Con.
Strawberry. Have you thought about who'll take care of Bobby when you're gone? Because I'd like to throw my hat in the ring. I'd take him to baseball games, and me and Peggy could sit up in bed at night picking out colleges.
Peggy would not be included in any guardianship situation.
I'll take the boy. The Widow Hill is on her own.
You got a deal.
All right.
Don't shake his hand. Let go of that. I'm not saying Bobby goes to either of you.
What's going on? I thought he was gonna be okay.
Man, I tell you what, Hank, about that dang old meaning of life, man. It's like this, man. You like a butterfly flapping his wings deep down in the forest, man. They're gonna cause a tree fall like 5,000 miles away, man. Ain't nobody see it, nobody don't even happen. You know, the baby's born into this world, and they don't got dang friends, got nothing but to go come in and find out all about them, all evil, man. Man, see, like, you don't need to know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust in the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer? All right, I can do this. Nothing to be afraid of.
Hank, I can't find Bobby. Connie says he ran away and he's already beyond the tri-yard area.
Bobby!
Here's a fruit pie. You get Ladybird.
Come on. Smell the pie, girl. Come on. All right, she's locked on Bobby's scent. Come on, girl, let's go.
Hurry, Hank! Oh, I hope he finds Bobby before dark.
It is hard to feel sorry for that little boy. There are whole villages in Ireland where children are too busy sewing whooshes on tennis shoes to run away.
I heard enough from you. The more you hold in, the more you put on strange Sinead O'Connor act. I cry river of tear for Buckley. Why not you?
So I'm not crying for Buckley. Big deal. He doesn't deserve it.
Hey, so for your birthday, I wanted to get you those earrings you like, but I'm kind of tapped out, so here's some CDs I don't listen to anymore. Later, Buckley.
Buckley. My hair. I'm so alone. Yeah. No, you're not. You're right as rain, what? And such a pretty young thing as well. But I don't want to look pretty anymore. That's just rubbish. Every girl wants to look pretty, right, How? Why don't you try on that lovely wig? Oh, how do I look? Oh, Let's see it off again.
Dad, how'd you find me?
Well, I let Ladybird sniff one of your fruit pies, and she took me around the block a few times, and then Mr. Krinsky called and said he saw you over here.
Oh, he was probably just looking for his mom.
Yeah, so I guess you're up here because of the way I've been acting since the explosion.
Well, when that happened, I was afraid you were dead. And today you were talking to your friends about dying, and I guess I freaked out.
Oh, son, you shouldn't be worrying about that stuff. Hopefully it's a long way off. A boy your age ought to worry about getting dates and making a team and, getting dates. My dying should be at the bottom of the list. You need to relax and enjoy life. Huh. Hey, did I ever tell you the story about the man and the tiger? Well, there was this man, and he was being chased by a ferocious tiger. Make that a lion. A Detroit lion. 2 of them. And the man was Cowboy Hall of Famer Roger Staubach.
I know him. He sells life insurance on TV.
Yeah, well, anyway, the lions were blitzing, and Roger rolled out of the pocket running for his life. He headed for the sidelines, but these 2 lions were closing in on him. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he saw a strawberry cup of Gatorade. Well, Roger took a drink of that Gatorade, but I'll tell you something, son. It was the sweetest sip of Gatorade Roger ever tasted.
Oh, I get it. It's funny, Dad. You told it great. I got an even better joke for you.
Okay.
2 Eskimos want to buy a car together, but only one of them knows how to drive. So they take a bus to the car store, and they bring their money with them. Oh, did I say they were trading in their dog sled?
No.
Good, because that's the punchline. So, the money melts, because it's a snowball. And they get there late, so they have to stay in a hotel. I'm gonna leave out the bellhop part, because it doesn't really go anywhere. God, this is a good joke.
Hank, look out, it's gonna blow.
Very funny.
Hey, Hank, you got a light?
That's a real good one for the 15th time.
Help, honey. My arm's been blown off by propane.
Ha ha, Joe Jack.
Seriously, baby. Thanks for blowing up the Megalomart.
I didn't blow it up.
Q-bag. Q-bod.
Oh, man, it's like that damn mogmo. I'm not even going to give this animal the satisfaction of trying to read it. That's just what he wants.
One day you're living in paradise, next day it's a crime-ridden slum.
Society's going to hell in a handbasket. I blame the media blamers.
And one more thing, people. K107 is sponsoring this year's science fair, which will now be known as Rock the Science. The winner gets to present their findings to Easy Ed and the Chicken Boy.
Dude, you want to be my partner for the science fair? I found a dead bird in my backyard we could probably do something with.
Thanks, Joseph, but I'd like to increase my chances of winning and decrease my chances of working. Hey, Connie, want to be my science partner?
That'd be great! I've got about 50 awesome ideas. 57 if we're allowed to use radium. I'll email them to you tonight.
Why are you trying to get back together with her?
What? I'm not. It's just a science project. It's not like we're in a play together.
Dude, she might be thinking something else. When she walked out of that room, she looked back at you.
I think you've been reading too many of your dad's romance novels.
Why else would the smartest girl in class want to work with you? You made sun tea for last year's science project.
Uh-oh.
Damn vandal. This'll probably take us hours between the joking around and the horseplay.
And the beer runs.
Look, we're all upset, but this guy hasn't licked me yet.
This is gonna be cool.
Here we go. This is the best day ever.
Yeah.
No, it's fast.
You missed a spot.
I did? Nah, man, it just like that old shadow, man.
I gotta let her down easy. Normally, I'd start with a joke, but that's how she fell for me in the first place.
You know what might soften the blow? Tell her I've always been into her. And that I always stare at her not because I'm creepy, but because I'm deep.
I'll do what I can. Hey, partner. Connie. Whoa. I knew you weren't wearing slutty lipstick.
Huh?
I just got flipped by this girl who looked kind of like you, but she was dressed like a teenager.
Ugh, that's Tid Powell, my cousin from L.A. She's sleeping in my room.
L.A.? She was so in my face I thought New York, but L.A. is even better.
Hey, ain't you the fat kid who jumped me?
Yes, yes I am, Bobby Hill. So, Tid Powell, how long you gonna be here on the Third Coast?
Till I ain't.
She's here for the rest of the semester. Not that anyone asked me. And while you're here, stop attacking people. This isn't L.A. where anything goes, where it's cool to take me to Knott's Berry Farm and totally ditch me.
Whoa, sorry, I didn't know I was smacking down your boyfriend.
Boyfriend?
I'm not. We're just science partners. Nothing more.
Peace.
Catch you later. Catch you later's still a cool phrase, isn't it? I mean, have you ever used it?
No.
Okay, phew.
Everybody, we have a new student, Tid Powell. Now, I know there are a number of ways we can make fun of her name, like Kung Pao, or I suppose Tid Poo, so let's have none of that. So, do you enjoy exploring the mysterious world of science?
Do you?
Yes?
Did you see how she turned it around on him?
Okay, Tid Powell will need a partner for the science fair. I assume Joseph is available.
I don't want Tid Powell. I want Connie. You want Tid Powell.
That whole family is hot.
We could do something with photosynthesis, but that's not very sexy. And of course, mitochondrial cell swapping has been done to death.
Connie, I think we should switch partners.
What? You asked me to be your partner and now you're blowing me off? Great. Fine. You and Joseph have fun. So what's it gonna be? Paper airplanes? How a rock works?
Actually, I want to work with Tid Powell.
But she's just a stuck-up wise-ass who wears too much makeup. And the real reason her parents made her leave L.A. is because her grades are slipping. That's right, slipping.
So she's not book smart. She gets an A in cool.
Hi, science partner. You want to see my dead bird?
Man, I hate it here. I just want to come home.
Too soon, Q-Bag. Know what I'm saying? The Alvera Street Queen's still going off about that kilo you stole. Yo, just stay away, yo.
Yeah, maybe I should give back what I took from them.
Where you gonna cop that much meth? You don't know any dealers down there.
I guess I'll have to cook it up myself. I just gotta get a hold of the equipment.
You better be careful, girl. People probably got their eye on you.
No sweat. I can con one of these inbred hicks to do my dirty work for me.
Hi.
Hold on. Yo, Cleo, that hot dude from next door is here. Call you back.
Will you be my science fair partner?
Science partners, huh? Sounds cool.
All right. I mean, sub.
See, I was right. It's Q-Bag. There's the Q, and that's clearly bag.
Gentlemen, I believe I've solved our graffiti problem. We build a protective razor wire top fence around our existing fence.
Dang it, Dale. That's genius.
Indeed. I will use a salami to simulate what this stuff will do to a vandal's arm. We need a real arm. Bill?
Hey, Tid Powell. I've been, jamming on some science fair ideas. I've got some notions involving goggles and some kind of beaker. Why don't we get together tonight for a brainstorming session? See where it takes us.
Don't worry about it. I already got an idea.
Awesome. I'll pick you up at 7. Luann, you're the hippest person I know. I need to take Tid Powell someplace that's not boring. You know, Sophisticated, but close enough that I can ride my bike.
Okay. You know what's exciting? That place where you bet on which chicken is madder.
I could not help overhearing, and I cannot help making some suggestions. Here's what to do. The Pioneer Women's Museum.
Mom, I'm looking for cool, not lame.
Lame? Well, maybe, if you think it's lame to spend an evening with costumes and artifacts used by our foremothers.
I bet you thought we were too hick to have sushi in Arlen. And a year ago, you would have been right.
Salmon's almost defrosted, so it'll be just a sec. Your fries are ready, though.
Yo, man, this tuna's from a can.
That's how I got it, Carl. Maybe we should go roller skating. My mother clipped a coupon for me. Oh no, they're after us. This is crap, isn't it?
Crappiest.
Ooh, I don't think you're supposed to touch the women.
Got bugs?
I think the cow wants to milk Grandma.
You know what we should do for our project? Find out how boys like Bobby could possibly be interested in some street trash like Tid Pal.
You know, if you're tired, you could crash here.
Oh, Joseph, I really don't want to get into this again.
Joseph, don't forget to do the yawn and stretch.
Hey, check this out.
You're the one doing that? My dad keeps having to sandblast, restain, and lacquer it off.
He's the one doing that?
You've got to understand. He doesn't even approve of bumper stickers.
Yeah, but you're cooler than that, aren't ya?
Give me that can. Check it out, girl. I'm representing.
Q-bag. Painterer.
You, inside now. Dang it, Bobby. Your mother and I took our wedding photos in front of that fence.
Man, I'm just keeping it real, dog. You'd never make it in L.A.
I hope I never make it to L.A.
I could make it in L.A. I just have very fair skin. My dermatologist says it would be a death sentence.
What's that? I'm sorry, Mom. I couldn't hear you over the crickets and banjos.
Mister, if you think you're in a small town now, you're about to be mayor of your room for a few months. I tell you what. And stay away from that Tid Pal. Don't think I can't tell the difference between her and Connie, because I can.
I swear to your father, I keep you out of trouble. And now you get mixed up with Bobby Hill. What is it with you beautiful Asian girls and that stupid redneck boy? Why so self-destructive? Low self-esteem?
Long distance.
You use calling card? Of course not.
Yo.
Yeah, the stuff will be ready by next week. I just gotta sell it, then book it back to Cali. I'll bring you a little extra for your birthday.
Aww.
Clear your calendars, open cockpit biplane fans. This weekend is the dedication of Arlen Airfield's new windsock.
Yo, Tid Pal, my dad said I couldn't see you, and I just said, chill, Hank. You don't tell me what...
Close the door!
Oh, crap! Did my dad see me? Whoa, my dad said that you're a bad influence, and here you got half our science fair project done. What are we making?
It's a candy machine.
All right! Hard candy, chewy candy, sticky candy, gummy candy.
Just candy.
Interesting. Interesting. So what's the filling? Caramel, nougat, nuts, jelly?
You ready to help me?
Anything, partner.
Yo, your dad works at a propane place, right? Yeah, I'm gonna need like 4 tanks.
I don't know. As soon as I ask him, he'll want to know what it's for, and when your name comes up, no-go.
Then don't ask him.
But... Sometimes I overthink.
Can you believe the sass coming out of his mouth? And now it's on my fence.
Oh, come on, Hank. He's just trying to impress a girl. Remember how when we were first dating, you used to run up and down escalators?
Yeah, well, at least he was using paint.
This is your dad's job? This place stinks.
Yeah, you think that's bad? You should get a whiff of his overalls. Most of his customers pay him in manure.
We're gonna need 2 more tanks.
But these were the only little ones outside.
So get some from inside. You've already jacked his keychain. What's the biggie?
Oh.
Just gonna grab a soda, fellas. Okay, boys, here me and I'm ready to go.
Morning, Joe Jack. Morning, Enrique. Morning, darling. Oh, my God. Mr. Strickland, we've been robbed.
No, it all got spent on coffee yesterday. Honest.
What the hell is going on in this town? First, kids are spray painting fences. Now someone is stealing propane. I can understand wanting propane so bad you could steal it, but to actually go through with it? What kind of sicko would do that? Well, the propane is under my watch, so it's coming out of my pay.
I was thinking maybe we can sell our first batch of candy and use the money to repay my dad. Also, I was thinking we could call them Bobby Ruths.
Forget that. I need you to jack us some cough syrup, yo. You know, to finish our project.
More stealing? Yeah, we got heavy into that in the 6th grade. It's kind of played out. Now we're into asking our parents for the money and explaining what it's for. Yeah, that's what's cool now.
Come on, Q Bob.
I got $5. We can go buy a bottle of children's cherry.
Man, you are so weak.
I'll meet you here before the science fair. I mean the science fair.
Check out this machine we made. It picks up radio signals.
It's an incubator, Joseph. I had the radio on in my room while I was making it.
Then does music just...
So, Bobby, where's your cool girlfriend?
She'll be here, don't you worry about that. Mom, the science fair's today. I need some cough syrup.
Are you trying to play sick? Because I will have a thermometer in you before you can sit down.
No, I want to go to school and win that science fair. And when I come home, the only thing I'm putting on Dad's fence is a blue ribbon. Or a Chicken Boy t-shirt. I don't remember what the prizes were.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a little uncomfortable with buying such a large quantity of Zoom from a 13-year-old girl.
Please, mister, can I just get the deposit? I'm late for a Girl Scout meeting.
Don't you cross me, little girl.
Just made my deal. It'll be enough to pay back the Alvera Street Queens and fly back to Cali first class. Your punk ass picking me up at the airport?
Aye.
Great, thanks.
This is lemon.
You
brought it here? God, you are one dumbass pig farmer.
What are you yelling at me for? I'm the one here rocking the science. Now, if you're ready to make some candy, hand me that brake fluid.
What's that cop doing here?
Oh, that's Mike Soto's dad. He's one of the judges. He was a substitute science teacher last year while he was on suspension from the force.
Yo, I got 2 priors.
But if you leave, you won't get any credit.
It's all yours, man.
Fine. More A's for me.
I think somebody already did your project. Oh, yeah, it's right over there. The vending machine.
That the best dig you got? Maybe you need to invent a trash-talking machine. Oh, I hope this candy tastes better than it smells. Oh, it's got to. It smells like cat pee.
Ammonia? Cough syrup? Drain cleaner? Bobby, you're not making candy. Didn't you watch that MTV special with Andy Dick? You're making methamphetamine. You know, crystal meth, ice, crank.
Big deal, I made a crank machine. I'll just change the sign to how a crank is made. Now quit blocking me from the judges.
It's drugs, Bobby. The kind you go to jail for.
Oh, God. I swear I didn't know. She set me up. I'm just a clod-hopping pig farmer who is too dumb to listen. You were so right about her.
Yep.
Connie, please, think. You gotta help me.
Hey, you wanted excitement. You got it.
Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
The compression generated by the air pump can launch the potato with enough force to go through a man's skull at 100 yards.
Candy. Oh, Bobby, this is a refreshing change from Emily's Can Mice Swim project. Turns out they can, but not for long. Let me try a piece.
No. The experiment is a failure. I'll take the F, sir.
Oh, it's like rock candy. You know who has a sweet tooth? Officer Soto. Chad?
No, you can't. It's bad. It's too sweet. You'll get diarrhea. I sneezed in it.
What the heck is wrong with you?
It was an accident. Prove it wasn't, yo.
I'm the last uncle you got. You'll screw up here. We ship you back to Grandma in Laos.
The fatty tuna smells a little funny, but it all smells kind of funny to me.
Would you look at us, chilling in a hip new sushi place right here in Arlen? Who needs L.A.?
So this is chicken tempura, huh? It's pretty good.
Try it with the gravy, Hank. It's,
Don't worry, got though.
No time to eat. I have to get this Valentine done so I can mail it by tomorrow.
Well, at least eat the butter, Bobby. It's loaded with vitamin A.
What's this, Bobby? Have a girlfriend? Happy Valentine's Day, Joseph? Love, Bobby? Hey, hot stuff? Bobby, you can't give this to Joseph.
Why not? He is hot stuff. You should see him skateboard.
Bobby, if you give a Valentine to a 6th grade boy, girls are gonna think you're sensitive. And something like that can follow you the rest of your life. Now, here's a candy for Joseph. It says, "Hey, you're okay." And we'll just put this card over here for now.
Wait, I can use that. Who's your Valentine, Luann? Nay,
Since Buckley said he's going to forget Valentine's Day again, I finally made myself realize that to love yourself, that's the greatest love of all. Isn't that right, Aunt Peggy?
No. No, that's not really true at all, in fact.
Love between two people is the greatest thing that there is. At least that's true of Uncle Hank and I. Would you like to hear the story of how we first realized we were meant to be together?
I'm listening.
Well, our first Valentine's Day, we weren't even in the same room, but I have to say, it may have been our most romantic. My school, West Arlen, was playing Hank's school, Arlen High. Hank and I had been dating about 6 months, and things were really heating up.
Miss Platter, hello.
Well, hello to you, Mr. Hill.
Take it easy on our girls, okay?
I certainly will not.
You know, Valentine's is coming up.
Yeah, one of the girls had mentioned that on the bus ride.
Yeah, some of the other guys, you know, their girlfriends are making them dinner.
Oh.
So
you...
yeah, I was thinking maybe you could be making me dinner.
Yeah, I could. That's a great idea. I could make you dinner. All right.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you later.
Hon, this is so cute. Your first big meal. It must... Peggy, you are not trying to make...
That's right. Beef Wellington.
Cherry pie? Why not just build him a rocket ship?
Mom, would you stop it? He is my boyfriend. It is my dinner. I will cook it.
But, Peggy, if Hank discovers you cannot even bake, it is all over.
You think I can't see that?
Do not say can't. You will not use contractions in this house.
Why me?
Phone call for you, dear. Your eyebrows look very nice.
Hello.
Hi, Peggy. I'm really sorry, but I pulled some tendons in my back and I can't come over for dinner.
You can't?
Oh, don't cry, Peggy. I'm sorry I ruined your Valentine's Day.
You didn't. I mean, I'm just so glad you're okay.
But I'm not okay.
Uh-huh.
I bet I'm missing a great dinner, huh?
I made beef Wellington.
Really? Is that steak?
Yes, sir. And I made a cherry pie. And a blueberry pie.
Wow, Peggy, I love both those pies. Hey, hold one of them up to the phone so I can smell it.
I'm holding one up to the phone right now. Oh, it's hot.
Oh, yeah. I'm just imagining eating it. Mmm. So tasty.
And the soup I made is good, too. Cream of beef Wellington.
My favorite.
Oh, you dropped a little on your chin.
Uh-huh.
I dabbed it with a napkin.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, you got a little on your earlobe. I'll get it.
I'm just a big, clumsy guy.
2 weeks later, when his back healed, we were engaged to be engaged.
You know, if I hadn't hurt my back that day, I would have known she couldn't cook. And then I would have been forced to not marry this little gal.
So I guess what they say is true. There is somebody out there for everybody.
Huh? No, I don't think that follows at all, Luann.
Nope, not for everybody.
Oh.
Oh, guess what else? I'm going to see that old school today. I'm subbing for the record keeper.
The old high school, huh? Boy, I haven't been there since, what, the season ended, I guess almost, 2 months ago. Yep, 2 months.
Got a package for you, Bobby.
Happy Valentine's Day. Love, your secret admirer. P.S. Expect me Valentine's night? Whoa. Who could it be? The only girl he ever talked to is Connie. I know. Hey, it could be Carrie Strug. At least, I hope it's Carrie Strug.
Code 12, tardiness. Code 16, not following directions. Code 40, following directions too closely. You don't see that much.
Oh, this takes me back. Rhonda Culpepper. I went to school with her.
Oh, did you know she was a code 42?
No. I just thought she'd gotten fat for a semester. Hey, I think we know this character.
Now, Becky, we are not paid to snoop.
All right, then. Hank Hill, permanent record file, 5402. Give me that freaking file. 4th grade, kicked out of chorus for refusing to sing Where Have All the Flowers Gone. 9th grade, told debate team to, quote, shut the hell up. 12th grade, absent for 2 weeks starting on Valentine's Day. Yep, Hank hurt his back that week. It's one of our favorite stories. Oh, Peggy, you don't have to lie to me. So he had mono. It was 20 years ago. Mono? The kissing disease? You two must have been very busy that Valentine's Day. Becky, I never had mono in my entire life. Ooh.
Hey, Hank, did you ever wonder what it'd be like to drink beer standing over there?
Curiosity killed the cat, Dale.
Hello, my husband. I was just thinking about some of your high school football days.
Well, good. That's a good thing to be thinking about.
You know, like when you hurt your back and you were out for a few weeks?
Oh, yeah. I took a pretty big hit, I tell you what.
You know, a funny thing happened today. I took a look in your permanent record, and it says you had mono those 2 weeks. How did you get mono, Hank?
Well, I happened to share a soda with a guy on the team one day. It was the 70s, you know.
That's funny. You know, on the way out of the building, I stopped by the school nurse's office. She did not mention that you could get mono that way.
Well, I wouldn't put too much stock in what that woman said, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Well, I wasn't aware of that. For a moment there, I thought, well, never mind what I thought.
She's on the trail. She's going to find out.
No, she's not. Unless you let something slip.
I don't let things slip, Hank. I place information.
Normally, I'd share these chocolates with you all. It's just that these came from my secret admirer, so they're kind of special.
You know what's funny? We were just talking about Carrie Strug like 2 days ago, remember? And I get this Valentine. It's probably from Carrie Strug.
Why do you think she's so great? So she does gymnastics, so what? Let's see her play violin. Besides, she's in her 30s. They don't tell you that.
You're missing the point, Connie. She had a broken leg, and she just kept going.
I think Connie likes you.
Well, you see, once one girl likes you, it's like having a ring on your finger.
Beck, when you were entering the records for Hank's senior class, did you notice anyone else on the football team with mono?
Oh, hon, you just can't get it out of your head, can you?
Oh, I know it seems silly. I'm afraid I can't.
Well, neither could I. I already did the search. There weren't any other football players with mono, unless a girl named Amy Edlin was on the team.
Who? So the whore played well with others, did she? This girl could have been drinking a soda, and she set it down next to a football player, and Hank assumed it belonged to said player, and...
That's it, Peggy. You just take that lie and wrap it around yourself like a warm blanket.
Well, I don't know it's a lie. Yet. I looked up Amy Edlin in the phone book, and by posing as a college-bound telemarketer, I found out where she works. And I'm going to visit her today, and I am going to get to the truth.
You are making a big mistake, Shug. The truth is like sunlight. People used to think it was good for you.
What do you want to get her? Something romantic and frilly, like the wife of a magician would wear.
It's compulsory that you be my Valentine.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Hello? Care to try a sausage?
Oh,
No, wife won't forgive me if I spoil my dinner.
Is she here? I don't see her.
Well, maybe just this once.
Care to try a ostrich?
No, thank you. What I'm here for does not fit on a toothpick, and it certainly is not made of ostrich meat. It is called the truth.
All right. There is some turkey in it.
Yes, I assume that. Let me put this another way. I want to talk about what, if anything, happened between you and a boy named Hank Hill in February about 20 years ago. Does that ring a bell?
Who are you?
I am a lot of things. I am a mother, I am a teacher, and I am a wife with some questions that desperately need to be answered. They call me Peggy Hill.
It was a few weeks before Valentine's, and my boyfriend had just broken up with me. I guess I just had something to prove. It could have been anybody. Oh no! Can somebody help me? My bells are caught in my bike chain.
Don't struggle, you'll only make it worse.
I just feel so helpless. Ever since my boyfriend was killed in the jungles of Vietnam.
Oh, darn. I'm so sorry about your loss. You're very brave to bicycle in the state you're in.
Thank you. You've helped me so much. Mwah.
What? No, I have a girlfriend.
Is she here? I don't see her.
Yeah, but no.
Come here.
Stop. Don't.
So
Stop.
sweet.
Don't. Stop. Oh.
So that's the story. Here, this coupon won't take away the pain, but it will take 30 cents off your next purchase of Saustrich, Saustrich Light, and our new deli-style pastrami.
Well, thank you for telling me the truth about my husband. You have really eased my mind.
Peggy, it was over 20 years ago.
No, sir. It was just yesterday that we told Luann the story of how your bad back saved our relationship. Do you remember? And that means you have been lying every single day since high school. That is thousands and thousands of lies.
Okay, it's true. I did lie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it feels great to get that off my chest. Give me a hug. I've never felt closer to you.
Back off, mister. I do not feel close to you.
Peggy, you gotta understand, I was 17 years old. I'd spent most of my teenage years working on my offense. I had no defense.
Well, why didn't you just tell me? I would have forgiven you, Hank. I mean, I made out with plenty of guys behind your back.
What?
Well, of course I did not. But now you know how it feels.
So we're even?
Oh, no, we are not. Hank, I can forgive the kissing. I can even forgive the lie. But there's one thing I cannot forgive. Our marriage was built on a wonderful little romantic story. Hank, in my opinion, it was the second greatest story ever told. But now we have no story. All we have is a big side of beef and 3 broken ribs. You break it, you buy it. That's pink and white for you.
So here's the plan. When my secret admirer comes to the door, you say hello, offer her a drink, compliment her dress, or leotard.
Oh, you are so lucky that somebody loves you, Bobby. Right now, I'd give anything just to have someone say, Happy Valentine's Day, Luann.
Oh, Luann, have you heard a word I said?
Morning, Peggy. What'd you do to your hair?
Nothing. That's exactly it. Nothing.
Huh.
Bye, Mom. I'm off to school.
Bye, sweetie. I love you, baby.
I guess I'll be leaving too, hon.
Whatever.
Love you.
Right.
Huh.
Hey, I didn't know Peggy's brother was in town. No!
There's so many little things that women do that you just sort of take for granted. And now Peggy's stopped doing all of them. It's like she's just some mopey gal with big feet who lives in my house.
You gotta do something that sweeps her off those big feet, Hank. Toss a little woo at her, see what sticks.
I don't know. I used up all my good material winning Peggy over the first time. Tell you what, put that whipped cream on the plastic wrap.
Maybe you can steal something from a movie, like Lethal Weapon. Man, those two guys loved each other.
Yeah, I'll tell you something I saw in the movie one time. See, this pig got loose in this couple's house, and they chased it around until they fell on top of each other, and they were laughing and giggling and loving.
Peggy, come out here a minute, would you? Oops, oh my gosh, you're about to step in that rain puddle. That gives me an idea. Now you may pass unsoiled, mademoiselle.
Isn't that the jacket that I made for you?
You
said that gang stole that jacket because it was the wrong color.
Huh.
If your lies were dollars, I would have $100,000 by now, and I would live off the interest, Hank. I'd still have to keep my job, but things would be a lot easier.
Guess who?
Oh, you have gasoline on your hands?
Yeah, I was cleaning tar off the driveway.
My eyes are burning.
Hey, now that you're splashing, let's have a splash fight.
Stop it! What is wrong with you?
Hey, where are you going? It's fun.
What the heck?
It's a little pig in the house. Oh, this is crazy. It's fun, like in that movie. Let's chase it together. I'll grab it and you snatch the bull. It'll be romantic. Come on, it's pig chasing.
Mom, Dad, there's a pig in the house.
Oh, Peggy, I'm trying to be romantic here. I just wanted to make things right again.
For that, you would need a time machine. And all you have is a pig. You can't just make up a romantic story for us. The great ones just happen naturally. And right now, neither of us knows if one will ever happen again.
But Peggy... Oh! My back.
Congratulations, Hank. You just ruined one of my favorite movies.
When's your date gonna get here? How should I know? I don't even know for sure who she is, or if her leg is fully healed. Where should we hide? In the closet. And don't play with the dry cleaning bag. You could suffocate. Hey, where's Connie? She want to see this. I thought she'd be here.
Bobby, your secret admirer is here.
Grandma?
Happy Valentine's Day, boo-boo.
No!
Your grandmother loves you.
You cannot believe what Hank has put me through. I have never seen a more pathetic series of unromantic, childish stunts.
Oh, Shug.
First, he thinks flowers are going to make everything better.
Oh, they just don't
Typical
get it.
flowers.
Never.
Then he actually drank a whole bottle of champagne out of one of my pumps. My charcoal pads filtered out most of the alcohol, but he still got tipsy enough to sing a Chuck Mangione song.
Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. That one?
It is our song. Then he lets a rented pig go in my house, and he tries to get me to chase it.
Just like in that famous movie, right?
Uh-huh. And he ends up flat on his back in bed on Valentine's Day, just like in high school.
You know, you could write that story down, put Fabio on the cover, and sell it at the airport. That is one of the sweetest stories.
Nancy, could I borrow your cell phone for a moment?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Hill. This is Miss Platter.
Oh. Well, good evening, Ms. Platter. To what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
Well, I'm calling to let you know that your dinner is ready.
And, what did you make for dinner?
Well, I thought about it, and I decided to make you beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington, huh? Well, how'd it turn out this time?
Well, I'd have to say it's pretty perfect.
Of course it is. That's your specialty.
That's right. And I baked you a cherry pie with a golden brown crust.
Boy, I tell you what, Peggy, that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Son, look. There's Big Tex. He's like the Grand Canyon and the Statue of Liberty rolled into one.
He seems tough, but kind.
Yep. He always tells us what to do and see and eat. I've gotten better advice from him than from my own father.
Howdy, folks. Howdy, howdy.
Check, one.
Howdy.
Wow, I'm finally entering the grill off. It's just like in my dreams, except in the dream I'm wearing Tom Landry's hat. Excuse me, sir. You have 2 different boxes for charcoal, mesquite, and hickory, but I don't see a box on the entry for grilling with propane.
'Cause you can't use gas at a grill-off. Charcoal only. Your choice of sauce. Starting this year, bacon counts as a sauce.
Well, sir, I choose to enter this contest grilling with propane. It's not a sales ploy, it's what I prefer.
This is a charcoal competition. Always has been. Why don't you take your gas and go fill up your balloons or whatever you do with it, and leave the grilling to the pros.
2 boxes for charcoal, Bobby. 2 boxes. It's madness.
I know. That really boils my... Makes me wanna... I gotta level with you, Dad. I've just been picturing myself on the roller coaster the whole time you were talking. Ooh!
If the election were held today, I would vote for nobody. I know that elections don't happen today. They happen on Tuesdays in months ending in November. Why do you want to talk to my mother?
You know, if I ever win the lotto, I'm going to buy this house, knock it down, and build this house on top of it.
I am so sick of people calling and asking to speak with the woman of the house and then treating me like the baby of the house.
Now, Luann, let's not be the crybaby of the house.
Oh, my God, look at this. The Baxter Death Mansion is on the market.
The scene of Arlen's most notorious crime of passion.
Also, most exciting murder ever to happen in a laundry room.
Oh, yeah, I remember. The handsome millionaire and his girlfriend were eloping to Switzerland, but they were tragically stopped by that crazy old woman with the bad hair. Oh, and her gun.
Luann, that crazy old woman was his wife, the one who put him through medical school.
Oh.
Why don't you go play with someone your own age? Hey, Connie babysitting an 8-year-old. Give him a shot.
Oh, my God. It's an open house. Ladies, get ready to see 5 sunny bedrooms, eat-in kitchen, and murder.
Yep.
Yep.
Propane is excluded from the Texas State Fair. Boomhauer, are you insane? I just told you they excluded propane. You too? First Bobby and now you guys? Where's the outrage?
Rules are rules, Hank. Without rules, there would be chaos. That's why we no longer visit the public pool.
But this is blatantly unfair.
Yeah, poor Hank. With his wife and his son and his hair. Nobody will let him grill with propane.
Who's gonna show me some rage? Dang it, I should be calming you people down, telling you there's no need for violence.
Yeah, of course. Charcoal propane, huh? Hank, it's just a rule. I would never teach Italian in my Spanish class, even though they are practically the same language. Gotta go!
To really get ready for the tilt-a-whirl, I should have eaten a few corn dogs first.
If you want it to feel like the tilt-a-whirl, you've got to tilt and snap your head around.
Children, stop that. Play nicely.
What are you talking about, Luann?
Don't you sass me, young man. I am your elder, and I am to be treated with respect.
Wow. If you're gonna be butchered by a spurned wife, this would be the place to do it.
Any questions, ladies?
No, that's okay. We're just gonna take a quick look around, thank you.
Oh, I'm afraid we're only showing this house to potential buyers. No looky-loos. If you want a rubberneck, there was a pile-up out on Highway 183.
Looky-loos?
Thanks for coming.
Super. Just super. I could see my family very happy here. Oh, wait. There is one potential deal breaker. Is there a laundry room?
Is there a laundry room?
We have got to come back. If we do not get to see that laundry room, then the victim will have died in vain.
Smell that, girl. Is that the smell of a second-class heat source?
Who's all this food for?
I don't even know anymore. No one cares.
Why not? It smells so good.
Exactly. That's because you're smelling the food. See, if this were charcoal, all you'd smell is that dang smoke.
I hate smoke. It makes my mouth taste like I kissed a guy who smokes. Not that you know what it's like to kiss a guy. So, well, no, some guys do, just not you.
No, not me. But I see exactly what you're saying. You prefer a cleaner burning fuel.
That's what I was saying? And you agree with me?
God dang right I do. You know what, Luann? You just earned yourself a burger. Go ahead and pick one out. And that's why I decided to go with State Farm.
Wow, this is such a serious, grown-up conversation. I'm so tired of everybody treating me like a child. Just because I live at home and always have to bum rides, I still should be taken seriously.
Well, of course you should. It's just like those people at the fair who won't take propane seriously.
You know what? I say we go down to that fair and set up a propane grill right across from those stinky charcoal grills. Let the people see what they're missing.
You mean like some sort of crazy protest grill? Well, that's not the kind of thing I normally go in for.
But they're pushing around propane, and propane doesn't have arms to push back with.
Luann, I'm in.
We're a team. I want to celebrate. Toss another bucket of propane on the fire.
Luann, maybe I should get you some brochures.
What you doing, Uncle Hank?
What I've done is I've married the cold precision of the Wagner Char King with the fiery passion of the Hoffman Meatmeister. I may have voided all the warranties, but I don't even care.
Look out, Charcoal. It's Super Grill. Yeah, I can make a poster with Super Grill wearing a cape and saving people everywhere with his magic rainbow of meats.
I get it. It's a catchy image. But, and here's my criticism.
Okay. I'm an adult. I can handle criticism.
Remember how you wanted to be taken seriously? Well, so does propane. Sure, a rainbow of meats would be fun, great for a kid's bedroom, but we're looking to change lives here.
I understand.
Great. Now we've got a lot to do with just 3 days until the fair. Build the grill, print up the pamphlets, fact-check the pamphlets, design a char pattern, and that's just for starters.
Hey, I bet I could get some people down at the college to help us. I still know where it is.
That's a great idea. Luann, I am officially designating you recruitment coordinator.
That could have been us protesting for propane with Hank right now. Gentlemen, we dodged a very boring bullet.
I love old Hank, man, but God dang, man, I'm talking about propane, man. You know, I'm talking about what I do for a living, man.
Poor Bobby, being replaced by Luann. My dad replaced me with TV and the bottle. Hey, we should let Bobby hang with us. Seems the least we could do.
Now, when we ask him, try not to seem too needy. And if he says no, pretend like we didn't want him anyway.
Just say no to the WTO.
No to animal testing.
Vote no on Prop 12.
Wow, it looks like you hate everything. Do you think you could hate charcoal too?
I think you could persuade me.
Okay, everyone, let him hear it.
No blood for...
Hi.
Hey.
Sup?
Now, who's ready to put on a serious protest with me and Uncle Hank?
Charcoal is murder!
Oh, that's so good.
Dude, things that are murder is my thing. Smoke is murder. No blood for charcoal.
Uncle Hank is gonna be so excited.
Luann, this Uncle Hank, he's a real uncle, not an older dude who's like your boyfriend, right?
You know what? I am the babe around here. I am not going to become the mom.
Hey, Uncle Hank.
Oh, hey, Luann. How'd it go at the college?
Great. I got a team. They're focused and committed. I can't wait for you to see all the signs we made.
No rainbows or smiley faces, right?
Uncle Hank, we're looking to change lives here.
Well, all right, Luann. Great job.
Just follow my lead and get ready to gloat.
Oh, you gals don't have jobs, do you? Like I said, potential buyers only.
How's this for potential? We will give you $200,000 over asking price. Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming. Now show us the damn laundry room.
Peggy, what are you doing?
Relax, Nancy. We're not really gonna buy the house. We're just gonna put in a bogus bid, and the whole thing will fall apart during escrow. Hey, looky-loos! Out of my kitchen!
Of course, we will need some earnest money, which on your generous offer comes out to $15,000.
Fine. Drive me to the bank.
Yep.
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 Okay.
So, Bobby, are you upset by Luann usurping your firstborn male right of primogrillature?
Are you kidding? I'm just hoping she can throw a football, too, because then I'm home free.
That is a great attitude, Bobby. You know, we should have done this years ago.
So, I can see why you guys like this, but I've got 2 weeks' allowance in my pocket that's screaming state fair. I say let's do it.
Hey, man, that's a dang good call,
You're as
Bobby.
good at telling me what to do as your dad is.
Howdy, folks. Today, Clog Dancing Unlimited. Steak Grill-Off, the world's smallest hippo.
Propane? That's a fine fuel, but it ain't no match for a mesquite mix took my grandpa 19 years to get perfect.
With all due respect, sir, it's not a fair competition unless all heat sources are welcomed. All we ask for is an equal chance.
Well, a man can respect that.
Once my team gets here, you will get all the steak and information you need to make an informed choice.
Hey! Ho, ho, ho! Your deadly smoke has got to go! Cough, cough! Choke, choke!
What the?
Oh, God, protest kids, get a job!
Propane is the way to go!
Ready, everyone? Finger of shame!
Shame! Shame!
Hi, Uncle Hank.
Luann?
That gal is on your team?
Sir, I swear to you,
Hey, everybody! Zion!
Luann, what? I can't. What?
Isn't this great?
No, it's horrible. Didn't you hear a word I said?
Yes, I heard all of them. Look how serious we are. Jason is dressed as death. What is more serious than death?
No. Luann, you're off the team.
What? But I'm trying.
I don't care what you're trying. Now get away from my grill.
Luann? But we haven't had our puke in yet. Luann! Luann!
Hey, wait up!
I really do think propane is great. It's a better heat source than charcoal. It just is.
I, know what you're going through?
I'm old enough to help propane by myself. I'll show him. I just have to figure out how and when.
You gotta do something big. You gotta get his attention, like move out of his house. I mean, you could totally crash with me.
Thursday night, livestock show. Free diabetes screenings.
I could crash with you or do something bigger.
Sir, that circus did not represent propane. If you would just give propane another chance.
Sunday night, salute to the pecan. Thursday.
Attention, Texas. Charcoal is murder.
Luann?
Grill with propane. If you don't use propane, I'm going to stomp on you. How do I move the legs?
Taste the meat, not the heat!
Listen, Texas. Our fire
other way. Propane. Just be careful who you trust.
Dang it.
Yeah, we tried that. She's got her own megaphone. We can't do much besides wait her out. Shoot, that's his first hit out of the dozen. A lot of times these kids don't even nick me.
Are you just gonna take that?
Well, what with the lawsuits and all. As I say, we got it under control. Anyway, I have to ask you to clear the area.
I'm not the one throwing eggs.
Sir, please don't make my job any more difficult.
Babylon is going down! Take that, Air Fuhrer!
There he is, Hank Hill, who thinks he's the only one who cares about propane. Shame on him.
Shame! Shame!
That's right. Run away. Shame.
Turn the wheel, Mr. Doe Tree. Turn the wheel!
Bobby, this is what it would look like if Boomhauer and me had a baby. So what should we do now, Bobby? Can I have a fried Twinkie?
Wait! Don't leave me!
So, if we grill the forest, where are like squirrels supposed to live?
Luann, courage! Can I get you anything, please?
A diet soda? And maybe a sandwich? Oh, and could you bring me up a bucket? I have to go to the ladies' room.
Mrs. Hill, your mortgage payments would be 300% of your household income, which is what we in the business call a tough nut.
I'm gonna level with you. I just wanted to see the freaking laundry room.
This is the Baxter Death Mansion?
Yep. And Miss Number 1 on the west side thinks you have to be a millionaire just to get a peek.
I think we can work something out.
I'm sending something down.
I got it.
No, I got it. And you're sure this thing is loud?
How's this?
Oh, okay, fine, I'll take it.
$55.99.
Stop that.
Boy, it's hot in here. Where's my sandwich?
Luann, can you hear me?
Yes.
Then get the heck down here. You're acting like a complete jackass.
Sir, you're not authorized to negotiate with that subject.
This is my protest. Why are you against me? I was trying to help you with your propane.
Hank, what's going on?
It's Luann. She's ticked off at me and she's commandeered Big Tex. I've got to find some way to get her down. It's Big Tex.
Maybe you should ask Big Bob.
This is a lot like the time I locked myself in my room and wouldn't come out. Do you remember how you got me out?
Yeah, I put candy outside your door and told you had 5 minutes before I ate it.
Go for it, Dad.
Look, Luann's an adult. Treating her like a kid is not gonna... Oh, Lord. Sir, I think I can get her down. Folks, I sort of have to say something to my niece. It's kind of private, so if you could all put your fingers in your ears. All right, fine. Luann, I understand why you're mad at me. You did something I don't agree with, and I treated you like a child. And that was wrong of me because I owe you a lot. But working with you is, you know, the whole reason I'm even here today. And even though I still think what you're doing is asinine, if you come down here, we can talk about it. Like adults.
Uncle Hank, I'm coming down.
Well, this blows chunks.
Oh, yeah! Dude, you just nailed the real cop. Oh, crap. Run!
A front loader. Wow.
Thanks for coming down, Luann.
Well, officer, I'm an adult now, and I'm ready to do what grown-up people do. Go to jail.
Sir, I guess the two of us are in this together.
I think my report's going to say that while we were busy with a violent situation, a nonviolent offender walked off and we were unable to locate her. Come on, get out of here.
Thank you, officer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ms. Platter, I think we'd better get out of here while we still can.
Mr. Hill, I think you have a very good point there.
So I have to ask, is Big Tex as amazing inside as he is from the outside?
Yeah, you think you're gonna be really nervous because, like, he's Big Tex and all. But actually, he was very down to earth. Really, like being inside of a regular giant guy.
A man of the people. I knew it.
Howdy, folks. Today's steak grill-off. Clog Dancing Unlimited. The world's smallest hippo. Howdy. Thursday night livestock show. Free diabetes screenings. Howdy. Sunday night, salute to the pecan.
Talking about on a propane, man. See, Dale, I'm a man of my word. You didn't cry when you got your tetanus shot, so ice cream's on me.
How much will you guys give me if I literally scream for ice cream?
Dude, let's run back and forth.
Bobby, never run in a parking lot. Those cars look parked, but they could be driven by slow-moving seniors.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Dad.
Joseph, stop that.
Yeah, in a minute.
Joseph, cut that out. It's dangerous.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Hill.
Don't make Hank have to tell you again.
Okay, we're gonna take the hill, but I'm scared, so we're all scared, Sarge. Move up that hill right now. Yes, sir.
Son, mind your table manners.
Okay, but I'll write your mom when you get back.
Son, I think I asked you.
Oh, you gotta put that out. No more smoking in restaurants, remember?
Excuse me, miss, this is Texas.
Arlen passed that no smoking ballot initiative, Dale.
Let me just finish this once.
Put it out.
But my rights.
I surrender! 1, 2, 3, you're back in line, son.
Outrageous. Sure, today it's us smokers, but who tomorrow? Pudgy white guys with strange propane fixations?
Dale, that smoking ban barely squeaked by, but it did pass, so it's the law.
That's awfully convenient, especially since I didn't vote.
I voted. I guessed right 4 out of 5 times.
All right, everyone settle. It's assignment time. Okay, Peggy, you're all set with your Waffle House beat.
Yeah, about that, Roddy Ray. I was thinking this week, instead of writing something unimportant, I could cover something important. Change of pace.
Sorry, Peg. Now, everyone else, the crossing guard's about to have a major contract dispute.
I call it. It's mine, me.
Peggy, no, I need a seasoned hand on this. Jenkins, you got the touch. You want to look into this monkey business?
Monkey business is my business.
Joseph?
Yeah?
Don't you think you've been in there kind of a long time?
I don't know.
It's been 40 minutes. Maybe other people need to use the bathroom, too?
Get out of the bathroom, Shug.
Sure, Mom. When you're done, come get me. I don't know where I'll be.
Aren't you supposed to be reporting on the Waffle House?
Why waste my time? I can file my story now. Nothing happened again. Roddy Ray hits the delete key, and we are done for another week.
Oh, hey, Hank. Listen, I just had sort of a quick question. How do I get my son to respect me?
Well, boys need their dads to be strong role models. You just need to, be a man.
Damn it, Hank, I'm 42 years old. It's kind of late for me to start the whole being a man thing. Is there a shortcut, or at least a website?
No.
This is gonna be tough. I can't even take that like a man.
Son, would you reach me the toast?
Sure thing, Pop.
Bastards.
Sorry, honey, you can't smoke in here.
Can you let it go, ma'am? I've had kind of a bad day.
The lady told you to put that out. You got a problem?
Yes, I do. I need my smoke, so no, sir, I will not put this out. I am a powerful, functional adult at the peak of his life who demands to be heard. My voice is a flame that cannot be extinguished. Give me smoking or give me death. Ha!
Jenkins here. At the Waffle House, eh? Let me see if this pony has legs.
Oh, damn that Bob Jenkins. Listen to this. Smoking Bandit lights up controversy.
Smoking Bandit? What's that mean?
A mysterious man of menthol has declared a battle of the butts, standing up for the smoking community in a defiant yakety-yakety around 9 p.m. last night. Oh, at the Waffle House. That is my beat the thief.
9 o'clock? Hey, isn't that about the time you were eating waffles here?
Get this, Shugs, and the sheriff vows to prosecute this rogue to the fullest extent of the law.
Wow.
The fullest extent of the law?
Mm-hmm. That's what the sheriff vows.
But our extent is pretty full. We have a death penalty in this state, and we're not afraid to use it.
Can you imagine, Shug? Whoever this cowboy is, he's in a lot of hot water.
Well, not yet. I mean, no one took his picture, right? Or did they? Did they get a description?
Let's see. Only that he was as slim and white as the cigarette he so boldly enjoyed.
What have I done? Really gribbled myself this time. Don't you stare at me like that. This is more heat than I can handle. Okay, stay calm. Just burn the evidence. You've done it before. That's better. No. Wrong. We'll just destroy the evidence another way. No one will suspect Dale Gribble if Dale Gribble isn't a smoker. Genius. See? That's why I'm out here and you're the ones in the tank.
Yep.
Morning, Bill. Just taking out some garbage as per my usual routine.
Yep.
Morning, boys.
Morning,
Hey, Dad.
Mr. Gribble.
Nothing to see here, boys. Carry on.
You want to melt some Legos?
Maybe.
There's a cool thing in the paper about this smoking bandit guy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He sounded so cool. He doesn't let the Waffle House tell him how to live his life.
So, you really look up to him, this bandit fellow.
Oh, you're still here?
I just realized there's something important in here that's needed back at the house. See you later, Joseph.
Your dad can be kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah. Let's go spit into some antholes.
Welcome to Attaché. Do you have a reservation?
Oh, I'll just be at the bar.
Evening. What can I get you?
How about an ashtray, my good man?
Hey, you can't do that in here.
Can't do what? Savor the fresh, smoky air of sweet liberty? Go ahead. Sick your stormtroopers on me. Of course, average police response time is roughly 28 minutes, while I am done in less than 3. I am the smoking bandit! See you in the history books, people.
This is strictly a denim and leather bar. You need to be wearing both denim and leather.
Gentlemen, I truly regret not meeting your dress code, but I can't say I am sorry about this.
Yep.
Bill, get that dang cigarette out of your mouth.
No, I'm not smoking it. I just like the look. I'm told it's very bandit.
All I can say is I wish I had the smoking bandit's courage. He's the Rosa Parks of nicotine.
He's a hero, just like the guy who rides his bicycle faster than French people. I bet he smokes, too.
No, the bandit's just a jackass, Bill. And he's breaking the law. Did you forget about that? Why do people idolize these bad boy idiots? Well, you know, man, some of them they're talking about them damn old mysterious charm with that, you know, I have no idea, man. People just have no sense, man, they don't fact. Exactly. You can't pick and choose what laws you want to obey. Sure, I'd like to tape a baseball game without the express written consent of Major League Baseball, but that's just not the way it works.
Hello, Joseph. How's it going?
Did you hear? The smoking bandit struck again. They say he stopped the Shonies from getting robbed. Then he smoked in it.
Hey, Joseph. So that bandit's pretty cool, huh? I bet you'd like a dad like that.
Yeah, but...
So, what if I were to tell you I was the bandit?
Yeah, right. What if I told you I was an elephant?
No, really, I am. See?
Wow. You just made smoking seem uncool.
Well, it's late. You should start getting ready for bed.
Now I'm gonna go watch TV.
I bet he'd listen to you.
Need to talk.
Are you serious?
In a minute.
Well, give me the details, man.
Manners! The Waffle House was my beat, Jenkins. The bandit is my story, and I want it.
Oh, Peggy, I feel terrible. I'll tell you where the bandit will strike next.
Oh.
Channel 84. He sent in a tape. Some sort of video manifesto. They always leave us for television.
I am not giving up on this.
Well, I am.
And we have just received a tape from Ireland's notorious smoking bandit.
Your hero, the bandit, is on TV with an important message. Let's watch it together as father and son.
Dad, hand.
The bandit has apparently scrambled his voice to conceal his identity.
Oh, I don't understand him.
It's clear as day. It's cool to respect your dad and like him. Now he's saying real rebels are the rebels who obey their fathers.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the celery bandit.
Dude, you're missing the message. You're not like the bandit when you smoke. You're like him when you break the law and run away.
I'm listening.
He fights back. He disobeys unfair stuff like homework and math tests and girls who tell other girls that I'm a dork.
Math is so unfair. How are kids like us supposed to know all those answers?
Yeah, no one has the right to teach us stuff we don't want to learn. That's what our Bill of Constitution's all about.
Okay, books away for the quiz. Take one and hand the rest back. Bobby, Joseph, did you two hear me?
We're not giving out your stupid quiz.
Yeah, we're the math quiz bandits.
No. How it works is you take one and then pass the rest back.
Quizzes are unfair to kids who don't like math.
Yeah, you take your stupid quiz.
Okay, now what?
God dang it, mister, you're gonna explain yourself this minute. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
You see this, Hank? I can't have them spreading this bandit nonsense to the rest of the kids. They're suspended.
It's that dang smoking bandit idiot. He's a bad influence.
Yeah, the bandit is making my own son defy me even more. It's pretty ironic.
How is that ironic?
Oh, well, I'm probably just misusing the word ironic, as people so often do.
You know what? For our kid's sake, the two of us have to hunt this jackass down and turn him over to the authorities.
Yeah, this week is a little busy for me.
You want Joseph to look up to you, right? Well, bringing in the bandit is how you're gonna earn your son's respect.
Of course. I can't wait to see the look on his face. You know, I don't really see why we have to go after the bandit. This is one of those things that's funner to talk about than actually do.
That is why we're going after this guy.
Where are you boys off to?
To catch the bandit. Oh, I started some fresh ice, so don't jostle the trays.
Roddy Ray, hold the front page. Headline, Peggy Hill captures smoking bandit. Well, no, not yet. Well, I have to capture him first.
I can't believe we'll get to meet the bandit. Do you think he's a matchman or a lighter man?
If he beats up our dads, do you think he'll let us live with him?
Sure, he's a hero to you now, but when we rip that cigarette out of that guy's mouth, he'll probably stick his thumb in it. Right, Dale? Okay, here's Attaché. Let's get started.
That was one of the bandit's first strikes. You think he's likely to repeat himself?
Don't they say criminals always return to the scene of the crime?
Not if they don't want to get caught, Hank.
What do you think we should do?
Well, if you study the bandit's hits, he strikes north to south in a childish grid formation, so we should try there.
Yo, can't let you in wearing work boots.
That's why I wear black patent leather rubber-soled Watchman's Oxfords. Classy, easy to run in, and they satisfy all but the most discriminating of doormen.
Huh. You know a lot about bars and shoes.
Okay, now we move deeper into the night. Everyone put on your leather work gloves in case he's a biter.
Hey, your dad hunts people like animals.
Yeah, cool.
Your name's not on the list.
Excuse me, you do not know my name.
Okay, what's your name?
Peggy Hill, Arlen bystander.
Not on the list.
So it's like that. All right, mister. I lied. My name is Annabeth Fitzwater. Go on, check the list.
You're not on it.
Fine. I'm really Professor Helen Marriott Booth, and I've got all night.
Okay, kids, let's assess. The bandit wants his smoking to be noticed. That club's dance floor has a smoke machine. Would the bandit strike there?
No, sir. He'd go somewhere else.
Smart lad. So do we move down the street in formation or not?
I think, no.
Exactly, because we don't want to look like we're searching for him.
What should we do?
You want me to tell you what to do? So you can do it?
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, Dad.
Give me a second. I think I just got a bottle cap in my eye. All right. What do you say we call it a night?
But I still want to meet the bandit.
Yeah, I want to see him get his smoke on.
Look, Dale, I know Joseph is acting right tonight, but he still idolizes this guy. If we don't finish this job, you're going to be right back to where you were last week.
Stuck outside my own bathroom. But catching this guy is going to be hard. Or maybe not. Tell you what, I'm going to head in there on a scouting mission. Son, hold these for me. You guys meet me in the alley. Hello? Anyone here?
No.
Perfect. Hey, quick! I found the bandit! He dropped this, then fled into the John. I'm going in. Kids, guard the door. Hank, make sure that bartender doesn't butt in.
Be careful, Dad.
Okay, bandit, freeze! Oh, yeah! Take that! I caught him wriggling out the window. He's kinda pitiful. Maybe we should let him go.
No way! Hey, let's give him a swirly.
Let's give him an atomic wedgie.
Or let him go.
Dang it, Dale, the whole point of coming out here was to show the boys this guy's sniveling, frightened face. Yeah. Well, maybe we should let the bandit go. But does the bandit swear that he will never, ever do anything this asinine again, or I will kick his ass?
Hold on, I'll ask him. Bandit, do you understand? So on and so forth? He's nodding in agreement. Go on, get. Quit your crying and just scram. The bandit is gone. For good. To make sure I confiscated his cigs.
I can't believe I thought the bandit was cool. You know who's cool? That rapper with the bullet in his nose. Bullet nose.
Yeah, one wrong sneeze and the whole joint goes up.
The bullets will still be there tomorrow, kids. But right now, it's bedtime. After flossing and eating your vegetables.
Okay.
Sure, Dad.
Priscilla Pemmelman. These kids are getting antsy.
Not on the list.
Constance Kagan.
No.
Elizabeth Sangwood, Fatherton, Millicent Millie, Mitchell Waterberg, Duchess of...
Fine. $12 cover.
Oh, I don't have any money.
Shh, here she comes. Surprise! We get her every year.
This is the one day a year my dad disappoints me.
Feeling a little left out, are you, Bobby? Well, you shouldn't. I got something in the truck just for you.
You like your birthday bone, don't you, girl?
Look, everybody!
What the hell is that?
It's my new pet, Josh. Lucky gave it to me.
He's gonna be such a great father.
Get that snake off you this instant. I will not sit by and watch you be strangled in my very own home.
Lucky, you're taking that dang thing back.
I don't know, Hank. Snakes make pretty cool pets. They don't have legs, so they can't run away from you. And no matter how hard you cuddle it, you can't break it.
No, snakes are awful pets. It's like a breathing stick, staring at you all weird. Now put it down.
Okay.
It's coming to kill me. It knows I'm a Christian.
Whoa, I ain't never seen it do that before. It's agitated.
Somebody go get Dale.
If I leave, you guys will let me back in, right?
People should just have dogs. Well, Dale, what do you think? You think you might want to grab it?
This is going to take time, Hank. I'm trying to break its spirit, but it's an alpha snake, whilst I am clearly a beta snake. Clever opening gambit. Game on. Ha! Well, it's in the toilet. Too late.
No, it's not. Quick, grab it.
Sorry, Hank. I'm a private contractor. This is now a public matter. Once that snake's head crosses the rim threshold, it's the county's problem.
County's problem? Come on, do something.
Not to worry, the county animal control guys are the best. I've personally seen Tommy and Rollo kill a gopher with a pigeon.
species is a Burmese python around 6 feet long. It escaped down the toilet at 11:46.
So what do you want us to do about it?
I'd like you to catch it.
Little League field's clean.
They don't pay us enough for this. And this Yahoo wants us to catch his pet snake.
It's not my pet, but it is your job.
Yeah, well, we don't get paid the kind of money that cops and firemen do. Not even close. But when City Hall's run over by possums, they don't make them disappear. We do.
Yeah, you think it's just magic. Well, it's the kind of magic you do with a ball-peen hammer in a deserted place.
This is the magic I believe in. I pay my taxes and you find that snake. People hate them, and if they find out that a 6-foot one is loose in the sewer, it could cause a panic.
Panic? Maybe this could cause a panic. Mr. Hill, I am putting this matter to the top of our agenda. Here's a form that will expedite things.
Finally. Paperwork. Now we're getting somewhere.
That guy's serious. We might have to do something.
We are going to do something. Nothing. The longer that snake is out there, the more the town panics, the more valuable we become. That snake is our ticket to crazy overtime.
Well, all I know is I had to raise a little hell in there. But sometimes that's what you gotta do to get the proper forms.
And switching now to a breaking story, we go live to the Heimlich County Animal Control Department.
12-foot-long Burmese python escaped earlier today. From what we can piece together, an untrained animal hobbyist, Hank Hill, purchased this animal as a joke, grew bored with it, and apparently flushed it down the toilet.
That's not true. I don't believe this. They're lying on the news.
Are they talking about Josh?
People think these animals make good pets, but they don't. They're cold-blooded killers. Literally.
Chilling. And now we go to our own Nancy Hicks Gribble, live on the scene.
Oh, no, don't show our house. No.
Thanks, Miguel. Neighbors such as myself describe Mr. Hill as a quiet and somewhat rigid man, and the last person you'd expect to release such a deadly threat into this community's hearts and homes.
You know, I always thought we'd be on TV for being murdered in our sleep.
Dang it, my phone is ringing off the hook. You boys need to catch this snake.
That's what I told him.
We are doing everything possible. The snake that was set loose in our community is a vicious predator, and it cannot be caught on the cheap. It's going to take time. It might take time and a half. Golden time. And hazard pay, thank you.
Whoa. Our budget's too tight as it is.
This is a crisis of public safety, Don. It appears my colleague here is soft on snakes.
Are you kidding me? Nobody hates snakes more than I do.
Well, you sure have a funny way of showing it.
If anyone knows my history, he knows I'm tough on snakes.
That's right.
As chairman, I move we allocate more money to snake eradication.
This isn't about money. Just make these people do their jobs.
I say we don't just allocate some money, we allocate all money needed.
I say on top of that, we get these boys another full-time animal control officer to help win my war on snakes.
Dale, get on your cleanest jumpsuit because you are going to apply for that job with County Animal Control.
An opening? But I don't have the chops to work with Tommy and Rollo.
Why do you like these guys so much? So far, all they've done is blame me and ask for money.
Well, I always blame you and ask for money. Maybe I could fit in.
Mr. Gribble.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous name, I know.
What makes you think you could be a snake hunter?
To be honest, I have no business even sitting here with you gentlemen. I am unqualified, uncertified, and untrained. I have no references, I am prone to nervousness, and when nervous, I vomit in my mouth.
Dale, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. As a matter of fact, you are exactly what we're looking for.
Really? Are you sure?
Go on home, make love to your wife, and then come back here ready to be a hero.
But she's at work. I'll figure it out.
He's perfect.
That moron couldn't find a snake if he was wearing it for a necktie.
Kill you later. Oh, what the hell.
There's no reason for this panic. There's never been one instance of a snake jumping out of a toilet and biting someone. I even went on the web.
It's funny how much one little snake can change a man's life. My bathroom used to be where I went to find comfort and peace. Now it's the sum of all my fears.
Yeah, man, it's like I don't even have a dang old place to read my dang old newspaper no more, man.
Don't worry about a thing. Now that Dale Gribble, Animal Control Specialist, has joined what my wife, the media, has dubbed Team Snake Hunt, that snake is all but caught.
Whoa.
And best part of all, I'm working with my idols. It would be like Boomhauer working with Wilt Chamberlain, or Hank working with Dr. Propane, I'm assuming.
Just promise that you'll catch that snake soon. I get more looks and whispers than that bank teller who's in between genders.
Well, this has been a great first day. You guys have introduced me to Sudoku, and we came up with our theme song. Now, this might be the pedicure talking, but when are we gonna catch that snake?
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. If we rush into this, then the snake is one.
Huh.
Gentlemen, here are your beers and your banana splits. Enjoy. And by the way, your bill has been taken care of. Thank you, Team Snake Hunt!
Hey!
We begin with an Arlen snake alarm update.
Just turn the channel.
I hope you're proud of yourself, Hank. 'Cause of you, I gotta find some place besides a commode to do my business.
Huh? I didn't have anything to do with this snake. It was a gift to my son. See, it was my dog's birthday. No one has anything to worry about. The toilets are safe. Don't buy into this media frenzy.
Let's hear you say that sitting on a toilet, honey.
It was one of the few pleasures in my life, and you took it away.
For the shopping experience of a lifetime, drive up to the McMainer Berry Mall. Snake-free since 1982.
Damn, waiting for this foam will be the death of me. You know the firemen have a self-frothing machine.
Yeah, and the cops have new headquarters and those matching ATVs. Why are we always at the bottom of the food chain?
Because they all have bond measures. You know how it works. Cops can't catch criminals unless bond measure C passes. Librarians will shut down the children's reading room if bond measure L doesn't pass. If Team Snake Hunt gets its own bond measure, we can have any cappuccino machine we want.
Hell yeah, bond measure S for snake. What do you say, brother?
I don't know anything about bond measures.
That's the beauty of it. Nobody does, but they all vote yes.
And once the bond measure passes, then we'll catch the snake?
You got it, buddy. Once bond measure S passes, that snake is toast.
I keep looking up at the sky and wondering if Josh is looking up at the same sky.
You'll feel better after you build a bear.
Hey, Hank Hill. Snake scandal devalue my property more than Dote Reef sunbathing on front lawn. It's true. I checked.
Dale, you'd better have a snake in that backpack.
Don't be ridiculous. How would I put a snake in my pack with all my sophisticated snake-finding equipment? Like my personal ionic air purifier, my anti-fog mirror and CD player, and my monogrammed flotation device.
What do you need with all that stuff?
Don't be embarrassed by your ignorance, Hank. You, as a citizen idiot, would have no idea how to catch a snake.
Dang it, Dale. I made you get that county job to make sure those guys did their job and caught that snake. Have you even looked down in the sewers?
We don't just willy-nilly go down in the sewers, Hank. It takes strategy, planning. In fact, Tommy and Rollo are in the snake control room as we speak, planning our next move.
The what? The snake control room? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's probably just the copy room.
The copy room? I don't think all the monitors, sensors, and tracking devices would fit in the copy room. I think the snake control room is more like the danger room from the X-Men.
So you've seen it?
Of course. I mean, I've been outside the door. I don't have clearance to... It's a lengthy review process. Huh.
Come on, Dale. We're gonna see what those giblet heads are really up to.
Guys, I know you said never to bother you when you're in the war room, but I need to talk to you about something. Guys? You were right, Hank. They're frauds. We're going into the sewer. Let's go kill a snake and a bond measure. These public sewers are labyrinthine. Since Tommy and Rollo never actually trained me, we could get lost down there. I'll become one of the mysterious sewer people. Over time, my memories of the English language will disappear, and I'll be forced to invent my own. Kubop kibblebooble skeeble!
Get moving, Dale.
Dear ex-idols, someone needs to catch that snake, and I guess it's going to be me. P.S. I signed for your executive dartboard from the Sharper Image. It's on the wall.
Holy crap, he's going in the sewer. That Boy Scout is going to crash our gravy train. We got to stop him.
We're actually inside Arlen's colon. It's kind of spooky down here. Do you think poop has ghosts?
Apparently, not everyone was afraid to use their toilets.
Look, it's a wheel from a child's tricycle. This is a place of terrible beauty.
Wait, did you hear something? Dale?
Wait a second, that was Rollo's voice. They're after us!
How'd they even know we were down here?
Probably the note I left. Come on, we've got to hurry up and catch that snake! The snake!
Quick, grab it!
Yeah! I got a hold of it! It's trying to wrap itself around me, but it didn't count on my strategy of me wrapping around it! I did it!
I'm not sure that's Bobby's snake.
Oh my God, it's not!
Oh, Lord in heaven above.
Don't worry, Hank. I've got 3 weeks of exterminating to catch up on. Where to begin? Eeny, meeny, miny, kill!
Dale!
Look at that vermin pit.
More like money pit. Dale, stop killing our money right now.
What the hell happened to you? You used to be reptile and rodent-killing machines. Now you're practically veterinarians.
Hey, nobody gave a damn about us till the snake showed up, and no one will give a damn about us once it's gone.
That's why you kill? For appreciation? From people like him?
You know why you should do it? Because it's your job and you're getting a paycheck. Or how about you do it because right now Dale's wife, Channel 84's Nancy Hicks Gribble, is on her way to the Animal Control Office. She's going to expose what really goes on in that snake control room.
What do you want?
I want you to end this madness and publicly repudiate Bond Measure S.
There's Josh! Are you with me, brothers?
Good. Hey, if Bobby asks, we let Josh go on a farm.
And since my raison d'etre, i.e., the Burmese python has been eradicated, I hereby resign my position.
But what about future snake threats? Don't we need Bond Measure S to safeguard our children?
Yes, the children.
Bond Measure S is nothing more than an expensive government boondoggle that in no way will help us with our efforts in animal control.
With 1% of the precincts in, we are projecting that Bond Measure A, the clean air for our children to breathe bond measure, will pass 62% to 38%.
Oh, you hear that, little baby? You're going to be able to breathe.
As did Bond Measure F, the Children Are Our Future initiative with 67% of the vote.
Children really are our future, you know.
And in a stunning upset, Bond Measure S for a snake-free Arlen squeaked by with only 59% of the vote.
Tell me about the farm again, Dad.
Yeah, well, it's a really great place, I tell you what. Especially for a snake. You know, lots of mice, I guess, that Josh ate.
That's Josh, all right. Tell me more.
Well, it's a good farm.
Oops, I dropped my latest issue of Street and Smith, and it completely by accident opened to page 47.
Street and Smith? Well, don't be stingy with it. Hand it over. Top 25 Texas middle school quarterbacks to watch. Oh, my God, Joseph's on the list. Hey, man,
All right,
Dale.
I like
Way to
Joseph.
go, man. Wow, a listed quarterback. This is great news. With Joseph leading our team, Tom Landry may finally have a shot at a winning season.
And I will be commended for having spawned such a superior athlete. People will point at my loins and say, "Job well done."
Denton's taken quite a beating thanks to Tom Landry quarterback Joseph Gribble. That boy sure grew an arm this summer.
Longhorns win!
That's my son. I made him.
Heck of a game, Gribble.
Nice job.
Boy, if the rest of the season's like this, I may start carrying Joseph's picture in my wallet.
Afternoon, Mr. Gribble. Mike Gilstead. I'm a recruiter with Spencer Academy.
Ooh, private school. Snazzy. What brings you to our little government-funded establishment?
Well, your son, actually. We think Joseph would be a great addition to our football program.
Really?
Why don't you give me a call sometime?
You're not actually considering this, are you?
Doesn't hurt to listen. Plus, he gave me his card, Hank. I'm pretty much committed at this point.
I present the first victory loaf of the season.
If Dale listens to those private school people, this'll be the only meatloaf we eat all year. And I love your meatloaf, Peggy.
This is terrible. Joseph's my best friend. If he leaves now, what'll I do? I can't finish our wall of gum alone.
Bobby, you can find a new best friend. A winning football season is once in a lifetime.
Impressive campus you've got here. For future tours, might I suggest a golf cart or a little train?
So, what'd you think of our library, Joseph? It's big, huh?
I like that there's lots of places where people can't see you.
Let's just cut to the chase, Mr. Gribble. Joseph is a star. We want to build our football program around him and his talents.
And all you have to do is say yes.
Joseph, could you step outside? The grown-ups need to talk. You know, I'm hearing a lot about what's in it for Joseph. What I'm not hearing is what's in it for me. Ooh, olive tamponade. Compliments of my friends at Spencer Academy.
That's not cheese in that basket, it's payola. That school is trying to buy you off.
Nobody's buying anybody, Hank. They're simply offering Dale's dead bug a 100-year pay-up-front, no-spray contract. It's completely above board.
Dale, I know how confusing it can be when someone sends you gifts and pretends to love you. But are you sure this school's right for Joseph?
Are you suggesting he stay at Tom Landry? 'Cause their offer was crap.
Dang it, Dale, this isn't about what you can get out of the deal. It's about the best school for Joseph. Shouldn't he have a say in where he plays football?
Are you really concerned about Joseph, or just a Tom Landry fan who wants to say we're number one?
I still think Joseph should have a say.
Fine, he can decide. I've raised him well. I have no doubt he'll make the most profitable choice.
A bottle of champagne and 2 glasses. Which one of us will Dale choose?
Not you.
My press conference thing is tonight, and I haven't decided what to do. I'm all nervous. I got stomach flies.
Well, you can't leave Tom Landry. Great stuff like that happens all the time.
I know. My dad wants me to go to Spencer, but all my friends and all the stuff I like is here. Oh, it's so complicated.
Joseph, if you're still on the fence about Tom Landry, let me sweeten the pot. See this key? It opens every door in the school. Every single door. Please, please stay.
This is Nancy Hicks Gribble reporting live from Captain Bear's, home of the 10-pound pizza, where star quarterback Joseph Gribble is about to make his announcement. Spencer or Tom Landry? Who will he choose?
How you doing there, Carl?
Not good, Hank. Not good.
Hi, I'm Joseph. My head's been full of thinking the past few days. There are many decisions to be made about my future. My football future and the future of my brain. So, in conclusion, that is why I choose Tom Landry.
Luckily it's not about what Joseph chooses, because he's just a dumb kid who doesn't know any better. I'm his father, and I say, we're going to Spencer Academy! So, are you excited about your first day of new fancy school?
I guess so.
Come on, you get to play football. There's some academic perks I can't quite remember. It's gonna be fantastic.
Morning, Joseph. Ready to dig in?
Not so fast, Mr. Grabby. We have some business to attend to first.
Oh, yes, the exterminating contract. I have your check right here.
Yeah, we're gonna do this nice and slow, Mexican standoff style. Comprende? Easy. Easy. Sha!
Morning there, Sam.
Tucker Mardell. I'd like you to meet Dale Gribble and his son Joseph, our new quarterback.
Glad to have you aboard, son. I'm tired of getting our butts kicked by Our Lady of something or other.
Mardell, huh? Any relation to that building over there?
Wow. Dude, do you live there?
No, but he did generously donate the funds to have it built.
You bought a whole building?
Well, I went here and my boy goes here. Spencer Academy's been good to us, so it just seemed right to be good to Spencer. Well, listen, I got a date with 18 holes. Dale, if you're not doing anything...
I'm never doing anything. See you later, Joseph. Gentlemen?
Wow, Dale, you could be on top of a wedding cake. What's the occasion?
I'm going to a gala. That's what we Spencer families do. We gala.
Look, it's bad enough you stuck Joseph somewhere he doesn't want to be and screwed up Tom Landry's winning season. Can we not hear about your stupid party?
Gala.
Hello, neighbor. I hear your delightful son is attending prestigious Spencer Academy.
You heard correctly.
Maybe you could write a letter of recommendation for Con Jr. You know how to write, don't you? Oh, no, of course you do. You big Spencer family. But just in case I typed up a little something. Make your mark here.
Did you see the way he was kissing up to me? I will never get tired of that. Holy crap, this is fancy. Dang it, I knew you should have worn that fox stole I made for you.
It was squirrel, Dale. And it was creepy the way you had each one biting the tail of the next.
Dale, Nancy, so glad you could make it. This is my wife, Ashley Ray.
But my good friends call me Mitzi. And I can tell by your hair we're gonna be good friends.
Come on, let's get you a drink in that hand. Doug Diamond, Charlie St. Clair, say hello to Dale Gribble.
You're Uncle Chuck of Uncle Chuck's Breakfast Meats. Your picture's on my sausage patties.
Oh, that's my dad. He founded the company, but I run it now. And someday I'll pass it on to my son. Unless he's still a vegetarian, then I guess the girl gets it.
Wow. You gave your son a building, you're leaving yours a sausage factory? All I've got to give is my fatherly advice, which is shoddy at best.
Hey, y'all! I'm Katie Taylor, chairwoman of the fundraising committee. Congratulations to us for funding our new performing arts center. But now we need some flowers and benches to make it look pretty. So it's time to dig deep, people.
I'll kick in for the flowers.
Put me down for a fountain.
I'll buy a bench for my son Joseph.
Nice, Gribble. Cohiba.
Oh, I could have danced all night.
You know, that was a lot of money just to have your name on a bench kids are gonna carve curse words in.
Nancy, all these rich guys do things for their kids. I never thought of that before.
Joseph's fine. He doesn't need anything, Shug.
Sure he does. Look at him. If he can succeed in their world, Joseph could have his name on something better than a bench. Maybe a stadium or a country. Imagine it, Nancy. Josephistan.
Dude, what is that thing? A spleen?
No, a cherimoya. It's a fruit.
We should totally burn it! One time, I lit a banana. Or you could just eat it.
Well, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I can't wait for football season to be over.
And I bet Coach Kleehammer feels the same way after last night's game. I cannot believe someone in the stands threw a car battery at him.
So anything good happen at school lately?
I didn't want to rub it in, but we did have 2 fire alarms. And Ramon got one of his crazy nosebleeds.
Man, I miss that place.
Joseph, There you are. What are you doing playing with the neighbor kid?
You mean Bobby?
Whatever. One of your Spencer friends just called. A bunch of the guys are going out on his dad's boat. Did you hear that, Hank? My boy's going sailing with rich people.
Don't care.
I don't want to go, Dad. Those guys are always talking about weird stuff I don't know, like summer camp in Europe.
Just fake it. Say the churches are beautiful. Your future is depending on this, Joseph. You need to be on that boat. And if you get seasick, I want you to swallow it and smile.
Okay.
Another silent auction? What are we doing here, Dale? I don't even know what we're raising money for or against.
Joseph's not fitting in because he doesn't have anything to talk about with those Spencer kids. Love the boots, Katie! So we need to bid on a fancy rich person thing for him to do and then discuss. So, what are we bidding on? A little father-daughter tennis clinic?
My wife and I are bidding on the trip to Brazil.
A gift for our son. He's turning 2.
That sounds perfect for my son as well. Imagine him speaking Brazilian to all his friends at school. Let me just outbid you here. Well, that was rude. Stop it! This trip is mine!
You're wasting ink, pal. I can do this all night.
I've had enough of you. And your pen! Outbid this!
What are you doing, Shug? We can't afford this.
But Joseph needs...
We're not rich, Dale.
Hey.
Wherever you just came from, thank you for not inviting me.
I failed, Hank. Joseph's not fitting in. Our meager, uncouth backgrounds are just too much for him to overcome.
Have you ever thought that maybe Joseph just doesn't belong at that school?
Of course he does. He has to. Joseph will have a better life if he's part of that world. Come on, you've seen Annie.
Well, you know, Dale, a better life means different things to different people. You need to think about what's best for Joseph.
You're right, Hank. I know what I have to do.
Joseph?
I'm supposed to live with you now. What the heck is Joseph doing here? I don't know. His
dad just The occupants at this address are not home. Please leave a message.
Dale, Tucker Mardell, again. Joseph's here. Don't know why. We'll feed him dinner, but could you come get him? Soon?
My son!
Dad, can you pass the corn?
Why'd you call me Dad?
My real dad told me to call you Dad. I guess you're my brother now. Wanna wrestle?
Okay, let's drive you home.
Joseph, be strong, Gribble.
Dale, I brought your son.
I don't have a son. Go away.
Huh. Your mom will be home soon, right? Great. See you later, son. I mean, not like you're my son, but, you know, son in the oh, hell, forget it. Just stay.
You're still here? No. Go back to the rich people.
But, Dad!
It's for your own good. Get!
I miss you, Dad!
You'll forget me soon enough.
I can't remember what you look like!
I'll always be in your heart. Now go! Go, my beautiful son!
Dad!
Hey, Joseph. Everything okay?
My dad won't let me in!
Oh. Wanna come over till your mom gets home?
Okay.
Oh, Dale, you scared me, Shug.
Nancy, I have something to tell you. I am a husband and an exterminator, but above all, I'm a father. And it's my responsibility to provide the best for my child. That is why I've given away our only son, our precious boy, to be raised by rich people.
What are you talking about, Dale? I just saw Joseph at the hills.
What? He can't stay with them. They're worse than us.
Dad?
Joseph? Oh, Joseph, I've missed you so much. Look at you. You grew out your hair.
I'm sorry it didn't work out with my new dad.
It's okay, son. It's over now. You're back home, and I'll never let you go again.
I'm glad.
Go on to your room. We kept it just the way you left it. I'm so happy Joseph's back. Our house is alive again with the pitter-patter of his giant feet. And I've made a decision. I'm pulling him out of Spencer Academy.
Yeah, all right. That's great news, Dale.
Of course, when Spencer finds out I took Joseph and spent their bribe money, they're gonna be angry. Looks like the Gribbles are going into hiding.
That can't be your answer to everything, Dale.
But these are powerful people, Hank. I can't cross Mardell Steele or Uncle Chuck. Who knows what they'd put in my breakfast meats or drop on my head.
Why don't you just pay him back? I'll give you some money. Then Joseph could come back to Tom Landry, and you won't have to burn off your fingerprints.
I will, too. Cross country is the only god-dang winning sport Tom Landry has right now. I'd pay anything for that not to be true. Yeah, man, I don't know what anybody would, man.
That's it. I'll fundraise my way out of this. If the people at Spencer taught me one thing, it's that if you serve food, you can beg for money.
Almost.
Thank you all for coming today and being so loose with your wallets. Because of your generosity and overwhelming desire for a winning football season, my son will be returning to Tom Landry.
Yeah! Longhorn!
Fellas, having a good time?
Oh, you bet. This party's got my two favorite things, barbecue and Joseph back at Tom Landry.
Yep, it's a good day to be a Longhorn, I tell you what.
It sure is.
That year, we almost had it.
I had just learned how to button. You should have checked my work. Oh my God! Look at Dad!
Oh, I should just destroy those backup glasses. I wonder where that necklace went. Hank, guess what? You know how we always wait until the last minute to get our Christmas card photo taken and always end up getting megalo portraits, which are always terrible?
Am I supposed to be guessing something here?
Mom got us an appointment with Ron, as in Portraits by Ron.
I called and got the last available appointment before Christmas.
Wow, this guy's even taken photos of the Stricklands. This is going to be great.
It's all because I did your favorite thing, Hank. I planned ahead.
Well, you know what I always say. If you plan ahead, then when things happen, you're prepared. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, talking about like a dang old Rick Wakeman, man, except that instead of yes, man, you're going to dang say no, man.
I took it upon myself to upgrade the entertainment value of the alley and provide a soundtrack, if you will.
I don't know, Dale. Conversation is already pretty good.
but it could be better. I'll show you. So I was just opening this beer, and the tab didn't go all the way in. So I had to push it open with my Swiss Army knife, and now my beer tastes like my back pocket.
Wow, you really made that come to life.
Good luck following that, Boomhauer.
Dad, Dooley ran away from home.
He left a note with only 2 words. I'm gone.
So Dooley ran away. I am not the least bit surprised. There is no way you can keep a lid on that powder keg they call a family.
I thought you and Melinda Dooley were friends.
Yeah. Melinda and I took different paths. Let's just say her clothes weren't the only thing that got casual on Fridays. I will leave it at that. Her values.
I wonder where that boy is. If I were him, I'd find myself a nice culvert to crawl into. Somewhere in Oklahoma where the police treat you like a human being.
Okay.
Poor Melinda. It all went downhill for her after she married that Tim Dooley. Well, because she had to.
Poor thing. First everything else in her life, and now this.
Welcome, parents. We're confronting a serious and difficult issue. Thank God we got a speaker to tell us what to do. Here he is, fresh from the Montel Williams show, Arthur Stevens Davies.
Good evening. First, let me extend my condolences to the Dooley family and the Arlen community. We must ask ourselves why this happened. Allow me to quote from my book. The nuclear family has suffered a meltdown. If you don't have a close-knit family, then every member of your family is at risk.
I'm back.
Show's over.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dooley is the exception who proves the rule. Yes, every second in this country, a poorly parented child runs away. Excuse me, your child could run away.
My son will not run away. My family is fine.
Don't you think Mrs. Dooley thought her family was fine too?
Oh, probably. But really, I don't think this relates to me.
Of course you don't. Your family's great. So tell me, where's your son right now?
He is at home.
Then let's call him. Get on up here.
Okay.
Well, look out for the books. On sale, with a foreword by Mary Lou Henner.
Are you sure you don't want to talk to Melinda Dooley? She's right there. Sorry, we're not home right now. Unless this is Alex Trebek, in which case, come right over. Oh, well, that's just so much.
Interesting. What's your son's cell phone number?
He doesn't have a cell phone.
You have no idea where your son is or how to get a hold of him. So if he's gone, he's gone.
Well,
This is the real problem with American families. Complacency, self-satisfaction, igno-rationalization. It's a word I coined. It's in my book. And she's guilty of it.
I am so sorry.
You're ashamed. Peggy, I think you may be overreacting.
Have you ever wondered why we can never get our Christmas card photo right? It's because as a family, we're all over the place. Scattered, disheveled, eyes closed.
The 77 Cowboys never took a good photo, but they won the Super Bowl. Your logic doesn't hold up.
Hank, when an expert on families calls you up on stage and tells you you are failing as a parent, it would be foolish of you to ignore it. Which is why I got this. Now, when you go out, simply slide your magnet to out and indicate your destination and estimated time spent using these symbols here. I also bought each of you a cell phone.
Cool!
Yeah, it is cool. It only calls me.
Oh. Can I receive calls?
From me?
Oh.
Peggy, this is unnecessary. We communicate as needed. Well, I do like dry erase boards.
Thank you.
What's that you're playing?
It's your theme song.
What?
I'm kidding. This is your theme song. No, it's this. It really is that.
Listen to my theme song. No, that is so me.
Dang it, I lost the drawstring to my sweatpants again. What's that trick with the, Peggy, what are you doing in your underwear outside the master bathroom?
I want us to be a closer, more open family.
What? Why would you want that? Ah!
Because of what I just read in Davy's book, Chapter 12, Get Comfortable. Clothes may keep your body warm, but they make your heart cold. We need more intimacy as a family, Hank.
I thought that's what the dry erase board was for. Now, for God's sakes, put on some clothes.
Hank, the dry erase board is only the physical part of the solution. This hanging out in our underwear is the emotional part.
This is the way food was meant to be eaten. No stains. I can just hose down afterwards.
I don't think this is sanitary.
Hank, you might feel better about this if you took your pants off.
No.
All right, look, if wearing your pants makes you comfortable, do it. Anything goes. Do whatever you feel like doing.
Oh, good. Boomhauer's home. I feel like going out to the alley.
Hey, Bobby. I got these for the three of us for the Christmas photo.
Okay.
So, tell me, what happened in school today, huh? How are you feeling?
Okay. Oh, it was classic. In gym class, I made a fart noise with a deflated volleyball, and people thought it was Coach Kleehammer.
No, Bobby, that's good. But what I want to know about, honey, are your feelings.
Huh?
You know, do you feel misunderstood, isolated? Do you feel like people don't like you?
What do you mean people don't like me? I was the one who made the fart noise.
Bobby, I would like to share an excerpt from my diary, as I no longer want us to have any secrets.
No, that's okay.
Dear Diary, Bobby's eyebrows have still not grown in. It is disturbing.
Mom!
I want my sideburns to be even for Ron's picture. I'm going to need you to hold the laser level as I shave. Is there anything on you you'd like level?
No, thank you.
Bah! Close the door.
Hank, there are no doors.
What? No.
Only when we take down our inner doors can we put them back up, and then not use them.
So let me get this straight. To keep Bobby from running away, you have to do your business in front of me?
It's the only way.
How did you even do that?
I'm trying to take a shower and there's no curtain. Come on!
First one to breakfast gets to sit on my lap.
Oh, no.
Why are you wearing your pajamas?
I had to get dressed in a hurry. There's no doors in my house.
Yellow.
Hello, this is a recording of Ron. We're calling to confirm your photo shoot with Ron at...
Today at 5 p.m.? What, today? No, I thought it was tomorrow. Hello? Help! Somebody please, hello!
Hank, I need you to go on a propane run for us now.
I'd love to, sir.
Can I hang out with you for a while?
You can if you want, but my dad's been testing tasers, so you really have to watch out.
I'll take my chances.
You have 30 seconds until this appointment is over. At 5:30, I'm taking a picture. 20 seconds.
I'm so sorry. I do not know how this could have happened. They should be here.
That is your picture. Goodbye. Next!
Well, here it is.
We didn't know about the mix-up until it was too late. We'll just reschedule.
Ron is booked up. We can't reschedule. Didn't you see the board? I even used those freaking high school musical magnets you love so much.
Neither of us came home in time.
I don't understand. I called. I left messages. Hank, where is your cell phone?
It's in my desk at work.
But how are you going to get my calls? Bobby, where's your phone?
It's in my desk at work.
Oh, my gosh. You did not want to get my calls. You were both avoiding me.
It's all the extra attention and sharing and whatnot. We felt a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, I've even had dreams that I was a little bunny and you petted me and petted me and petted me until you broke my neck.
Oh, I see. I just wanted us to be closer.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I have errands to run. I will not bother to tell you where I am going since it does not matter.
I sure hate to see Peggy so upset. Dang it, somebody should invent a pill that just makes you happy.
Hank needs a happy pill. Why won't someone make that?
It's not a pill, but I make something in my bathtub that'll make you happy.
You know, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for that family expert jackass.
You mean Stevens Davies? That guy's amazing. His theories, his sense of style, the whole thing. I wish I could go to his book signing today.
A book signing?
Yeah, at the Arlen Mall. I'd go, but I'm pretty busy writing this musical.
Huh. I think I'll go down there. Get that guy to call Peggy and fix all the problems he caused.
Hank's going to the bookstore. He's going to save the day. Save the day, 'cause that's what he does. Save the day.
Save the day.
Sorry I was such a lame lab partner today.
It's okay.
I just feel so bad about hurting my mom's feelings. I've got it. I'll just go down and beg for a new appointment. I'm adorable when I beg.
If that doesn't work, start crying. It works for my dad.
I need to return these. I am no longer in the Christmas spirit.
Sir, Mr. Davies isn't signing any personal items. You have to buy his book and wait in line.
All right, fine.
There you are, Mr. Ron.
Speaking.
My family missed our appointment yesterday, and my mom's really upset. Is there any way you can squeeze us in? This photo means a lot to her, and she means a lot to me. Please.
You know, I shoot families all the time who I know hate each other. It's nice to see there are some out there who have real love and devotion between them. Reminds me of why I got into this business.
So you'll give us a new appointment?
No. There's nothing I can do. Sorry.
Oh, please.
No.
Oh!
And the name is?
Hank Hill. I'm the husband of Peggy Hill.
I can't do two names on one book. You need to buy another.
Look, you and your goddamn book have upset my family, and now you're gonna fix it.
Security!
You are gonna call my wife and tell her that she is a good mother and we have a good family. Use this. It's like a bat phone. It'll go right to her. Grip it. Why don't you grip it? I'm not gonna tell you again. Now take the phone and make the dang call.
Hank, what are you doing?
Peggy? Ah, dang it, there he goes. I was trying to get your expert to tell you that everything was okay.
Mom!
Bobby, what are you doing here?
I tried to get Ron to reschedule. I even cried. I was faking it at first, and then I started crying real tears thinking about how important this was to you. I'm doing it again.
You are a wonderful husband and a wonderful son. And we are a wonderful family. And I don't need a picture to prove it. But it would have been nice. The Dooleys? Dang it! We're a better family than they are. We deserve to have our picture taken with Ron. In fact, Ron will take our picture. We just have to work together. Well, hello, Melinda.
Peggy, I see you found your son. We were all worried.
Sarcasm. Well, two can play at that game. Cute baby.
Sorry we can't stay and chat. We have an appointment with Ron.
I have 3 months' allowance saved up. It's all yours if you just run away for a little while.
You have an hour. Hey, Tim. How's your boy?
Tilly?
The Dooleys, please?
Yes. We are the Dooleys.
Ron, we'll see you now.
Which background should we use?
It doesn't matter where we are, as long as we are together. In the Alps.
Okay, now get closer. Father, put your arm around Mother.
You know what? We are fine just the way we are.
Ladybird, stop licking my money. Dad, guess what? I finally saved enough money to buy a brand new game station.
Your first major purchase. Congratulations, Bobby. If you want, I can take you down to Jensen's Electronics World.
That's okay. I was looking on eBay, and Gadget Champ seems to have the best price. They sell your email address and pass the savings on to you.
Bobby, you can't make major purchases from a stranger on the internet. If your game breaks down, do you think the Gadget Champ's gonna come fix it?
I don't know.
Well, I do. He won't. Son, business is like life. You have to find people you trust and stay loyal to them. That's why I have a guy for about every purchase I make. Phil Wilkerson for my insurance, Bill Hunnell for my tools, Eddie Holcomb for my...
The car died, again. Luckily, Bill was right behind me when it happened, so he gave me a lift.
Huh. He was behind you the last time it broke down. Well, that's lucky. I guess.
I need a new car, Hank.
Well, all right. At least I get to take Bobby to see my car guy, Tom Hammond. Son, I'm gonna show you the right way to buy.
Okay.
I don't need to go anywhere else, Bill!
Why don't they make brown cars anymore?
This is it. Hank, I think I found my car.
A convertible? Yeah, that's pretty funny, Peggy. Oh.
It's my choice, right, Hank?
Well, if I were you, I'd go big. A towering SUV says strength, power, and in some subcultures of America, potent fertility.
Peggy wants a convertible.
She knows you're a heterosexual, right?
It's Peggy's car. It's not like I'd ever be driving it.
But it'll be in your driveway.
I hadn't considered that. Oh, good Lord. See, Bobby, when you're a loyal customer of an established brick-and-mortar business, you can trust that you're getting the best deal on a car with a roof.
Apparently, boring comes standard on these models. Hank, these are just not doing it for me.
Well, don't rush it. Consider all the factors, including safety.
Hank Hill, is that you? Well, get your butt over here.
Well, looks like I've been spotted. Better go get my hellos out of the way.
Shall I box that up for you, or would you rather wear it home?
Oh, I'd love to, but unfortunately, my husband doesn't want me to buy a convertible.
I bet your husband doesn't want you to vote either, does he? I'll tell you what. Why don't you come on in and see what the 21st century feels like?
Oh, yeah! I'll take it.
Well, you know, normally I would never let you ride on a lift like this, but since you're riding with Charlie, I know you're in good hands. Okay, ride's over, Bobby. Let's go buy a car.
All right. Lower me down, Charlie.
Just sign by the X's and this baby's all yours.
Should I be doing this? A carefree convertible owner would say yes. So, yes. I'm sorry, but this is sticker price, which according to my research is way too high.
You girls. What crazy research is that?
A combination of internet phone calls and what I like to call my horse sense. So let's talk business.
Well, all right. How about this?
That is close, but this is closer.
Hey, Hank.
Hey, Mr. Draper.
Boy, you wore me down, Peggy.
Just in time. I was getting ready to pretend to walk out.
Okay, just sign by the X's, and it's all yours.
Peggy? Tom? What's going on here?
I was buying a convertible.
What?
Hank Hill, you son of a gun. Well, I didn't know Peggy was your wife. Good to see you, partner.
Well, it's good to see you, Tom. I just wish it was under happier circumstance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got caught up in the moment. I guess because I just wanted it so bad. I'll go look at sedans. Mr. Hammond, do you have any brown ones?
Well, now hold on. You know what, Peggy? If you really want this car that bad, then you should have it.
Really?
Yep. Why don't you go get some water and let me and Tom finish up this deal?
Thank you, Hank. I got him down to a really good price.
Well, I'm sure you did. Bobby, I'd like you to meet Tom Hammond.
My dad loves you so much.
He did it again.
All right.
Congratulations, Peggy.
You should have been in there, Mom. They told stories, shook hands, and then we got a new car.
Now just remember not to tell anyone about the deal I just gave you. This is the highest clearance, Hank.
I know. Level 10. Okay, since you're family, I think it's time I let you both in on a little secret. Well, here it is. The Hank Hill Special.
Wait, that can't be right. That would mean you paid sticker price.
And not a dime more, right, Bobby?
All right, Dad.
Well, I'll see you both at home.
Way to go. Congratulations.
Oh! I love it! What's the matter, Piggy here? You don't like car? You should. It's better than mine.
No, I love the car. Bobby, you can practice your parade wave later. Right inside.
Okay.
Oh, this must be juicy. What is it?
It's not the car. It's the price that Hank paid for it.
Hank got his special deal, right? Dale always talks about Hank's special deal. He talks a lot about Hank.
Well, as it turns out, his special deal is really just sticker price.
Sticker price? No one pays sticker price. You have to tell Hanky here he's a chump. You can't let him keep getting ripped off.
Oh, you can never tell Hank, should? Can you imagine what he'd do if he found out his friend's been lying to him for 25 years?
Nancy's right. It could get ugly. That forehead vein finally gonna go.
I guess I will just have to take this to my grave. And since I know things about each of you, I expect you to do the same. Red corn. Boxy kasai lai wan lop. Where are you going?
We're going to get my game station from Dad's electronics guy.
You have an electronics guy, too? Don't you shop around for anything? I mean, the new dishwasher. You shopped around for that, right?
Well, I let Jerry Biddle at the Appliance Center do my comparative shopping for me. He said he personally checked every store in Heimlich County and couldn't find anyone that could beat his deal.
Fantastic.
Hello, neighbors. So, Hank, I hear you bought a new car. Expensive, a new car.
Oh, look, it's Ted Wasana-song.
Ted? Where you see Ted?
Hello, Uncle Hank. Is Aunt Peggy home? She's supposed to go with me to buy a crib. I want it to be as much like my uterus as possible.
You should take Dad with you. He just bought Mom's car for sticker price and not a dime more.
Sticker price?
Oh, no.
Dang it, Bobby, that was supposed to be a secret.
But Lucky always says that people who pay sticker price...
Okay, now I will tell a secret. I have to use prescription deodorant.
Sticker price? Everyone knows sticker price is the sucker price. You're a sucker, Hank Hill.
Okay, what's going on, Peggy?
Everyone out.
How much you pay for this pen, Hank Hill?
Hank, I do not know an easy way to say this, so I guess I will just say it the slow and painful way. No one pays sticker price. Tom Hammond ripped you off and has been ripping you off for the last 25 years.
What?
The price I was going to pay for that car was $2,500 lower than your special deal. You overpaid for that car, and probably every car that you ever bought from him.
So you're looking to buy a car, are you?
Yes, sir. But, this is my first car, so I don't really know what I'm doing.
You see the price on that sticker? Well, that's the price you're gonna pay for this car. Not a dime more for the football star.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Now, you gotta promise me you won't go telling anybody about the deal I just gave you.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm a chump. There, I said it.
That's it. As your friend, I have no choice but to put you on an immediate suicide watch, Hank.
I'm not gonna kill myself.
Then I'm putting you on homicide watch, because you're gonna kill something, and if it's not yourself, it could be me.
It seemed like it's all good, man. And next thing you know, them dang old porters come by and talk about that old, well, Hank always seemed like a very quiet man, you know.
Gun!
You too can be rich like Dr. Money and have champagne for breakfast and caviar for your cats. How much return do you want for your investment?
Maybe it's a good thing this all happened, Hank. Bobby should know how things really work. Now, at least when the world crushes him, he'll see it coming.
But I don't want the boy thinking the world is a dishonest place.
But sometimes it is.
Come here, son. It's time I told you how the world really works. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take your wallet, push you to the ground, and then kick you in the gut.
Okay.
No, dang it. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm going to go see that bastard Tom Hammond.
Oh, no. Hank Hill? Well, not 2 times in 1 month. Have mercy, man. I got a mortgage, for God's sake.
Stop it, Tom. It's all over. I know.
You know what, buddy?
That you've been selling me a bag of lies for the last 25 years. How could you, Tom?
Well, what can I say, Hank? I'm a salesman.
I know, you're a salesman. That's why none of this makes any sense. Look, I just want the $2,500 back that I overpaid for Peggy's car.
I wish I could help you, Hank, but the paperwork's already gone through. The deal's official.
Dang it, Tom. You not only lied to me, you lied to my son. How would your son feel if he came home from the Army and he... Wait a second. Is your boy even in the Army?
My boy's a stand-up comedian in Austin. But a deal's a deal, Hank.
I don't believe this. You know what, Tom? I'm gonna teach you what loyalty means. Mark my words.
Ain't it the truth?
Yes, it is. And I'm telling you right now, that Tom Hammond has got to be stopped.
I know! I did a whole term paper on the damage people like Tom Hammond are doing to the world.
Well, there is no way I'm letting Tom Hammond make this world a place that I don't want my son to live in.
I want to join your fight.
Well, all right. You can meet me at the car lot at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.? Okay. Hey! It's me, Alex from the copy store.
Who's that? And why are they crawling?
That's Falcon and Sparrow, my friends. Man, we're so stoked. We had so much fun coming up with code names last night. It feels so good to finally be doing something.
Well, that's right, it sure does. Would have been better if you guys had been on time, though. Now I've got to go get ready for work.
We weren't late. We were hitting the other side of the dealership.
Oh, well, that's great. Well, I guess our work here is done. If you guys ever need any propane, look me up.
Propane? Oh, that would have been great. Well, next time.
Yep, Bobby. Right about now, the dealership should be opening up. I'd love to see Tom scrambling to take all those flyers off the cars before the customers get there.
Ooh, I'd love to see that cheater's face.
Well, I am just glad you did not drive my car through his ass. I didn't know how you were going to do that, but you sounded serious.
So how's your morning going, Hank?
Pretty darn good, I tell you what. And yours, Dale?
Well, Joseph went to his first sleepover last night. Didn't go so well. He's a cuddler. So I had to go pick him up.
Sorry to hear that.
Not done. On our way home, we saw an explosion coming from Tom Hammond's car lot. Then we saw what looked like your truck driving away from the lot.
What?
So why'd you do it, Hank? And more importantly, how? Because it looked like a really good job.
Oh, Hank, you must cover your tracks. We'll have to kill Dale.
There's nothing to cover up. I didn't blow up anything. I was just passing out flyers.
Dad, I'm confused. So you should trust people until they betray you, and then try to blow them up?
Yes!
No, Bobby. I wasn't trying to blow people up. I was just putting flyers on the cars. Alex and his friend, the Falcon, must have done it after I left.
Okay. So, you did not blow up the cars. You were just a disgruntled customer hanging out with someone named the Falcon. Now, if that's the story we're going with, that's the story I will memorize.
It's not a story, Peggy. It's the truth. I'm gonna go talk to the police and straighten this out. Excuse me, do you remember a tall, sickly-looking kid with one of those mustache beards who was in here last night?
You mean him?
No, that's not him.
Him? Or him? Sir, we got a liberal arts college and a halfway house down the road. You've got to be more specific.
So, Mr. Hill, how many sickly kids did you say helped you blow up the lot?
3. Wait, they didn't help me blow up the lot. They did it by themselves.
So you were just the ringleader?
No, I told you I didn't blow up anything. Wait, am I a suspect?
Tell him no, or he could lawyer up.
Frank, the video surveillance has been checked. We have a positive ID on the perp. The name's Hank Hill.
You probably heard that.
I was just putting flyers on the cars. The other guys were the ones blowing up the cars.
By other guys, you mean the imaginary kids the cameras just happened to not pick up.
The cameras didn't pick them up because they were dressed in all black, and most of the time they were crawling around on their bellies.
I'll give it to you straight, Hank. You're looking at major time for this, and the hole's getting deeper with every lie you tell.
That's not my husband. What's my next line? I'm blanking, Hank.
Okay, enough. It is me on the tape.
Goodbye, Hank.
But I swear to you, I did not blow up any cars. I was just putting flyers on the cars because I wanted other people to know Tom Hammond has been taken advantage of.
Stop right there, Hank.
Well, speak of the devil. And Charlie, too. Officer Brown, that's the lying, cheating man you should be arresting.
I know you're mad, Hank, but I didn't think you'd be mad enough to torch my lot.
The only thing I'm guilty of is trusting you. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I may go to jail, but I've zipped my lips for the last time.
JB, I've been in business with Hank Hill for 25 years. If he says he didn't do it, then by God, he didn't do it.
Can we at least watch the rest of the tape, Tom? Do you know how many strings I had to pull to get the conference room with the VCR?
There's no need. Now, I'm not pressing charges. Hank's the most honest man I know. If he looks you in the eye and shakes your hand and tells you he didn't do something, then he didn't do it. So what say we just leave this all behind us, Hank?
Let's go home, Peggy.
Well, you really believe he's innocent, Tom?
Hell no. But I know Hank. He will not let this die. He'd fight us all the way. Hell, he'd be up at the Supreme Court telling Judge Scalia that I gouged my damn customers. Do you know what that could do to my business? It ain't worth it. I sold that man 5 cars at sticker price. All in all, it was a pretty good run.
Hey, I'm Chet Haddock. What can I do for you?
Hi, Chet. My name's Hank Hill.
That name sounds familiar. Oh, right. How can I help you, sir?
By helping my son.
Hey, Chet. I'm Bobby Hill, and I'm interested in buying a game station. Is this the best price you can give me?
After I take another 20% off, it will be.
Chet, looks like you're gonna be my electronics guy.
Once upon a time, in a land where winters were long and summers were brief, there was a small village nestled in the shadow of a towering mountain. In this village lived a young girl named Lily. Lily had always dreamed of seeing flowers bloom all year round, even in the coldest months of winter. She loved flowers more than anything and spent her days tending to the little garden she had in front of her cottage. But as soon as the frost came, her garden would wither away, leaving her longing for spring. One winter, as Lily looked out of her window at the snow-covered ground, she heard a strange sound. It was a soft, melodic humming, like the tune of a song carried by the wind. Curious, Lily wrapped herself in a warm cloak and stepped outside. The sound seemed to be coming from the mountain. Without thinking twice, Lily followed the sound up the mountain path, her feet crunching in the snow. The further she climbed, the louder the humming became, until she reached the entrance of a cave hidden behind a curtain of ivy. The cave entrance was glowing with a soft green light, and the air was warm, even in the middle of winter. Lily, feeling both excited and a little nervous, stepped inside. The hidden garden. To her amazement, inside the cave was a lush, green garden filled with flowers of every kind. Roses, daisies, tulips, and lilies bloomed in abundance, filling the air with their sweet fragrance. The grass was as soft as velvet, and a clear blue stream flowed gently through the middle of the garden. In the center stood a tall, majestic tree with silver leaves that shimmered in the light. Lily was overjoyed. She ran through the garden, touching the flowers and feeling their soft petals. It was like a dream come true, a place where spring lived forever, untouched by the harshness of winter. As she explored the garden, Lily heard the humming again. This time, it was coming from the tree. She walked closer and saw a figure sitting under its branches. It was a beautiful woman, dressed in a gown made of leaves and flowers. Her hair was long and golden, and she wore a crown of blossoms. "Welcome, Lily," the woman said with a warm smile. "I am Flora, the guardian of this garden. I have watched you from afar and seen your love for flowers. I created this garden to be a place of everlasting spring, hidden away from the world." Lily couldn't believe her ears. "This place is wonderful," she exclaimed. "Is it really magic? Can I stay here forever?" Flora laughed softly. "Yes, this place is magical. The garden is enchanted so that it never knows winter. But it must remain hidden. If others were to find it, they might take its beauty for granted, and the garden would lose its magic. You are welcome to visit whenever you wish, but you must keep it secret." Lily promised Flora she would keep the secret of the enchanted garden. She spent the rest of the day exploring, feeling happier than she had ever been. As the sun began to set, Flora gently told Lily it was time to return to the village. Sharing the secret. Lily returned to the village with a heart full of joy. She couldn't stop thinking about the enchanted garden and all its beauty. She continued to visit the garden every day, even in the depths of winter, where she would find comfort and warmth among the flowers. However, it wasn't long before Lily's best friend, Emma, noticed that Lily was often gone for hours. One day, Emma asked, "Where do you go every day, Lily? I hardly see you anymore." Lily hesitated. She remembered her promise to Flora, but she also wanted to share the garden's beauty with her friend. After all, Emma loved flowers too, and Lily was sure she would appreciate the garden just as much. "I'll show you," Lily whispered. "But you must promise to keep it a secret." Emma promised, and Lily led her up the mountain to the hidden cave. Emma gasped in delight when she saw the garden. "It's like a fairy tale," she exclaimed. "Thank you for showing me, Lily. I'll never tell anyone." The two friends spent the day in the garden, laughing and picking flowers. For a while, everything was perfect. But soon, word began to spread. Emma, unable to contain her excitement, told her cousin, and her cousin told a friend. Before long, many people in the village knew about the enchanted garden. The garden's sorrow. As more people came to the garden, its peacefulness was disturbed. Visitors picked the flowers without care, trampled the grass, and even took branches from the silver-leaved tree as souvenirs. The once clear stream became muddy, and the flowers began to droop. Flora appeared before Lily, her face filled with sadness. "Lily, You promised to keep the garden a secret, Flora said softly. Now, its magic is fading. If this continues, the garden will wither away, and there will be no more everlasting spring. Lily felt tears in her eyes. She had never meant to harm the garden. I'm so sorry, Flora, she said. Please, tell me how to save it. I'll do anything. Flora nodded. There is a way. You must show the villagers the importance of respecting nature. The garden can only survive if people appreciate its beauty and take care of it, rather than using it for their own desires. A lesson learned. Lily gathered the villagers together and told them what Flora had said. At first, some of the villagers were upset. They had grown to love